What's happening, my people? What's happening, good people? Welcome in. Welcome in. It's slow tonight. It's funny because I already had a feeling. Something just told me. But nonetheless, welcome back. To anybody who's here bright and early, welcome in. This is the Third Law, episode 14. And I'm excited to be back. I apologize for my tardiness. I apologize for my absenteeism. But your boy is back. Let me check some things while we get this show. Oh, the mic sound good? Okay. But your boy is back. Let me check some things. Alright. While we get this show. Mic sounds good. Mic sounds good. Damn, that happened quick. Yeah. Everybody who is present, tap in with me. Let me know you're in the building. I feel like I'm having some... Visually, it's not really where I want it, but we gonna make it work tonight. A little birdie said you did me dirty. A little birdie, let's let this warm up. Hold on, let me get some shit right. Hold on. We got some slow motion. It's better than no motion. I am here, tribe. Just changing some things. Hold on a second. It went back again? Come on. It changed again. Oh, it changed again, bro. What is going on with this shit, man? Why I keep fucking with my colors? Man, that's crazy. That's too bright. Let me see. That's too bright. Oh, man. We're gonna thug through it tonight, though. Don't even get it twisted. We're gonna thug through it tonight. Let's see. Visually, why does it look like that, bruh? Everything keeps changing. Hey. Everything keeps changing. Is the contrast too high? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. No, that ain't it. We figuring it out live, my peoples. We figuring it out live. They keep changing my colors. I guess it's what I get for missing last week, huh? That's what I get for missing last week. Why can't I get the colors to line up? I look okay. I look alright. But the colors don't. It did it again. What the fuck is happening when I open the colors? Oh, no, we ain't finna be doing this tonight. Oh, my God. Why aren't my settings staying? Everything is fucked up. Contrast. Oh, this shit is weak. This is crazy. This is crazy. I fixed my mic. My mic sound good, but my picture is off. It does it every time. That's out of fucking pocket. That's out of pocket. We gonna cancel this shit. I'm gonna fuck around and do a pre-record. This is out of pocket. Why does it keep changing everything? Wow. Wow. Mic sounds better. Thank you, baby. I think so too. I fixed them. I fixed the audio. Now I'm just working on my picture. It's gonna have to work. It's gonna have to work. Because every time I open it, it fucks up. So I guess we're gonna thug with it like this. Because every time I open it, it fucks up. So I guess we're gonna thug with it like this. Audio, all right? Yeah. That's too bright. All right, one more time. It's going. That's too bright. Fuck it, we just figured out live. But I've never seen my picture do this shit before. A little trippy. A little trippy. The white don't look the same. Dun. A little birdie says you did me dirty. All right, fuck it. This is how we gonna rock out tonight. Picture, audio, everything already fucked up, but we gonna make it work. We gonna thug through it, and we'll just cut clips. Anyway, for those of you that are tuned in, again, I apologize for the delay. I apologize for the technical difficulties at the top of the stream. But we are live in effect. Third Law, episode 14. It's crazy to think I've done 14 of these and I missed last week. That's my fault. That's definitely going to hinder some of the performance. Some of this quality is not where I want it to be. But nonetheless, we in the building, man. Ha, Gap Tooth, what's happening? I don't know if it's quite the backbone of the culture, but we going to keep getting up these shots. We going to keep getting these shots up, brother. That's what we going to do. Even when we not in the mood to get in the gym, even when the gym is run down and not top tier, we going to try our best to make things what they need to be, man, so that we can get in that algorithm, brother. I appreciate you tapping in. Anybody else that's tapped in, go ahead and let yourself be known in the chat. Make sure you get a video a big thumbs up. We're going to get right into our reactions tonight just for the sake of I don't want to sit here and try to let the chat warm up no more. I've already had enough issues, so I'm not going to delay any further. We probably just going to get right into some of these reactions. And then we going to, why YouTube don't be notifying me? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. When's the last time? What's happening? Pronique, I don't get why YouTube not notifying people. I don't understand. Make sure you turn those post notifications on. I'm not going to lie. It didn't even pop up at the top of my YouTube either. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. But yeah, make sure you put them push notifications on. That was funny, huh? That was funny for sure. They made it all extra pause, but I definitely enjoyed myself listening to the album. But yeah, Pronique, I don't know what's going on, man. Just turn on your post notification bell. I don't know if you have to do that for everybody else, and that's the part that I'm having an issue with, is I don't know if everybody has to turn on their post notifications, or should we be notified at the top of the show when I'm live? I feel like when you get on YouTube, I'm gonna have to ask my girl, babe, you're gonna have to check, you're gonna have to hop on your laptop if you're not already. And when you first open up YouTube, it should have my video at the top of the page as it should have my video top of the page as like a recommended video to watch. I don't know if it's doing that for everybody. Obviously, I'm signed in, so I can't see that. If it is gonna do that. God, I hate the way that looks. That's really gonna annoy me. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know what's up with the algo and why it only some nights. Context matters. I feel like it recommends it because we get a lot more viewership. But third law typically does pretty well too. But I guess it just must be notification settings. But again, that's another reason why I need to get into a different algorithm so that we don't have to worry about it. Does for you? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because you're not subscribed to a lot of people too, though, babe. I don't know. But that's another reason why I'm trying to get into a new algorithm. We're going to figure it out one way or the other. Sooner rather than later, we going to make it work. But yeah, man, how y'all doing? I apologize. I missed last Wednesday's Third Law episode. It's been a crazy week. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all and give y'all the reason of why I missed, because I don't know what was going on at the time. But I'm sure it was something important. I typically don't miss unless there's something really serious going on or something that I need to tend to. So, nonetheless, it's a good makeup stream. Oh, yeah, and then yesterday, I forgot. Yesterday was supposed to be third. That's probably what it could be too, babe. And everybody in the chat, that's probably what it could be. Thursday night, nobody is checking for Stet to go live. Maybe the YouTube algorithm is like shocked. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I went live on another random day and it's like nobody knew. So I think it has to do with maybe the algorithm knows I'm a Wednesday night killer. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the algorithm knows I'm a Wednesday night guy and Third Law is supposed to be Wednesday. And since we didn't do it yesterday, I completely forgot. I didn't do it yesterday. That could for sure be the reason why. But nonetheless, we gonna thug through it tonight. I hope y'all ready to have a good night of reactions. We got some videos on the agenda. And then too, if anybody who's not watching live, we gonna clip them up and we gonna drop the reactions separately, all the good ones from the stream. At least 3 of them. Normally we grab three reactions from the live stream and then we post it up as a clip. So I plan on doing the same thing for this episode. Hopefully we got some good reactions on the agenda. But nonetheless, I get it. Thursday night is not my night. Thursday night is definitely not my night. Hold on. A little birdie says you did me dirty. But yeah, man, anybody who's in here, thank you for your presence. 43 people tapped in live. I don't know if y'all just watching to watch, but make sure y'all interact in the chat. What this nigga want? What's happening? Hey, I'm on live right now, Playboy. Yeah. I'm just doing a reaction stream tonight, watching some videos. You should send it to me. I don't know if I'll react to that tonight, but you should send that to me. Oh, yeah, come on, man. You know how the game was back then. Because it's like uncharted territory. Niggas are scared. But let me get back to my business. I'm going to hit you when I'm done. All right, brother. Shout out to my boy SA Partner. Now, we're going to thug through it, though. We're going to get into these reactions tonight. Again, shout out to everybody who's tapped in. I hope my mic don't peak no more. I think one thing I am excited about this stream, no matter what happens tonight, no matter what the viewership is, no matter how many people tap in, no matter how good the videos are, I think I figured out my mic audio. Well, not necessarily saying it didn't work before, but I feel like on my other streams, it would like peak and it would be choppy and scratchy. And if I said a word too loud, it would like peak y'all microphones. Because anytime I would watch back my streams, I would realize that my wave bars are always peaking in the red, and they're always like really super loud. And that's one thing that would like piss me off really bad. And I feel like I spent like 2 hours today getting my microphone settings together, and I feel like I should sound good tonight. And going forward, I don't think my mic settings should reset like my camera settings been resetted. But I feel like now I can talk loud and it doesn't peak. It won't be scratchy. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm glad I'm good. I'm glad I'm happy with that. At least, small wins. Small wins is all that matters. Small wins. He said that's Drizzy Drake on the phone. I wish the boy was hitting me like, hey, Crody, pull up to Toronto. But I have been playing the shit out the ice, man. I would play it on here because it's not going to matter. This stream ain't going to really get me no chili anyway. You know what I mean? I wonder if they going to shut your boy down. Nah, I ain't going to play it. I ain't going to play nothing. But I have been bumping the shit out this album. This is the jam, too. Ironically, the only songs that I really don't like got the big features. Ran to Atlanta, Bees on the Table, Burning Bridges. Them like the 3 songs that I'm not really big on. How ironic. A little birdie says you did me dirty. I need a haircut or I'm growing it out. I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all can tell I got hella hair right now. All right. Well, without further ado, which is what I hate, because if anybody does watch the live stream back, they're going to get all this beginning 22 minutes of just frivolous shit. But it's all good. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We're going to get right into the thick of things. We're going to get it started. Adam, you in here trying to be messy, huh? Adam. You coming in with that mess, huh? A little birdie said you did me dirty. You trying to get in here with that messy mess. I'm all for it, though. I like, if you got a narrative, get your narrative off. I need something I can laugh to, too. You know what I mean? I need something that's gonna spark me up for tonight. Cause I'm running a little low on energy, but we gonna thug through it on these reactions. All right, man, 45 people in the chat. Welcome to Third Law, episode 14. We are officially back. And I appreciate y'all presence. It is a Thursday night. It is not my night. So if you take the time to click this live video, thank you very much for your presence. You are appreciated. I hope y'all stay interactive in the chat as we go through these reactions. And if you're unfamiliar with what you're watching, this is what you see on your screen over here. You can't see my hand, but over this way. Live reactions. That's what we doing, man. Step your game up, man. Jordan did it, they say. Play with the flu. Oh, yeah, man, we thugging through. You know what I mean, Keem? This ain't even my night. I missed last night. You know what I'm saying? Been working on some technical difficulties, but we gonna push through. This is just reaction, so I ain't too much tripping. You know what I mean? These type of things don't take too much pressure, too much sweat. Logo was happening. I was wondering where you was at. A lot of people been saying they not been getting notified that I'm going live, but again, Sundays, Wednesdays, typically it. Thursday, different day. We're going to power through, man. Tonight is reactions. Again, I appreciate you if y'all tuned in. 50 people in the chat. Let your presence be known. Up first on the list, we got Shoplifter destroys Target while fleeing police. I'm hoping this is a funny one. I'm trying to mix them up so we can, have some different shit to react to. Up second is serial killer leads police to girlfriend's dead body. Up third is boyfriend shoots girlfriend after getting caught clubbing with his side chick. Hey, honestly, low-key, when I was throwing these together, I'm like, damn, this is a domestic violence episode tonight. This is when a man snaps and has, he gets tired of, his lady, pissing him off. This is the boyfriend snaps episode tonight. So, Miss Moneybags, watch out. You might see the type of mood I'm in. We going from shoplifter destroys Target while fleeing police to serial killer leads police to girlfriend's dead body, to boyfriend shoots girlfriend after getting caught clubbing with his side chick, to man kills girlfriend at AutoZone after toxic argument, Boyfriend snaps after reading deleted texts, kills girlfriend and her father. Damn, I don't remember adding that one. And then woman masturbates in public and then kills herself. This is crazy. I didn't even realize till last minute what I had queued up for tonight. But here we are, man. Here we are. Here we are, man. So yeah, without further ado, we gonna get, he said, please. Hey, look, you been tripping, you know what I mean? So if you tripping, I'm gonna get the clipping. Play with it if you want to. I'm about to study some videos and let the people tell me what they did to get their girlfriend out the paint, try. I might need to get my girlfriend out the paint. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Keem. I definitely did tune into his live. Well, probably like an hour of it today, off and on, when I was clicking out and doing shit. But yeah, man, shout out to the boy Keem.
Yeah, he's potential.
Oh, I'm not even hardwired in. I'm on Wi-Fi tonight. So if connection tends to get a little shaky, make sure y'all let me know. I'll have to have my girl bring the Ethernet cable, you know what I mean, so we can plug that joint in and get some powerful connection. But let me see. We're going to get right into this video. Let me just make sure. A little birdie said you did me dirty. I'm getting. Thankfully, Vinny, stalking ass not in here. Son messaged me on Instagram and Discord. Hey, matter of fact, that's a good ass little thing I can talk about just for 2 seconds because I want to wait until I got context matters so I can put this bitch out of his misery. You know what I'm saying? Look, a lot of people, Logo, you, a lot of people, a lot of my mods, I let my allegiance to this hoe ass nigga run off a lot of my viewership. You know, that's me. That's just who I am, bro. I got a lot of blind loyalty. And I'm not gonna talk about it too much tonight. Like I said, I want to wait till the audience is full and I can make sure I put this bitch in the dirt in front of everybody. But yeah, man, you will no longer see Vinny's puss ass in my chat. That nigga's a bitch. I'll tell y'all on another night. When the last time. I'll have to get into it on a night, like I said, where I have a little bit more energy to handle that. I think this Sunday on Context Matters will be a perfect time for me to bury this pussy. But we will no longer have to worry about seeing busted ass, thirsty ass Vinny dick sucking in the chat no more. Something where he blocked me from replying, then unblocked me, then blocked me again. He's a weirdo. I kept Vinny at a bay for a long time and kept a distance between us. I always shouted him out when he was in the live chats, but I didn't fuck with Vinny outside of that. I didn't DM him. Like, if I did DM him back and forth, I'd leave his ass on red for a couple days type shit. I knew he always gave off weird energy, but since I pledged my allegiance to this nigga when I first started streaming and he would be in my chats holding shit down, as far as the mod is concerned, like I said, I pledged my allegiance to him blindly, and I have an issue with blind loyalty. Sometimes if somebody shows a loyalty to me or they seem like a cool person and I start to be cool with them, I'm not going to switch up on you unless you show me personally a reason why I should. And he never really showed me that personally, other than a few actions in the chat. He never showed me personally, you know, a reason to have to get rid of this nigga. But the last episode, he showed his true colors, and now this nigga's on the rainbow. He can go over there and head over there with Dejana Man and them, because his existence was only surviving based off of what attention I was giving him, and now he's back in the crumbs in the dirt where he belongs. Fucking bum. That nigga's a fucking bum. And like I said, I apologize to everybody who hated Vinny. And Stet pledged his allegiance to him as if he was some type of importance. Wait till I break it really down. I'm going to break it really down on Context Matters and let y'all know what happened with him. But we will no longer be having to see Alvin's bitch ass running around here, snaggletooth, pot belly, dirty, musty back ass nigga. We don't got to worry about him popping in no more. Well, he might pop in the chat to try to defend himself on Sunday, but if y'all ever see Vinny, he's no longer existent. He has been voted out from the island. He's no longer a part of the tribe.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Had to get this pussy ass nigga out of here. He going at it with 7 too. I never noticed him till he and 7 called me out, and I told him I'm not the one. I'm a Virgo. My mind overclocks. I can joke all night. Yeah, bro. He's calling 7 bitches all in my chat. This nigga done lost his motherfucking marbles, man. He's definitely was mentally unstable from the jump. And again, I feel like a lot of my audience suffered due to me fucking with him. You know what I mean? Due to me fucking with him, I feel like my audience and viewership suffered. But nonetheless, he's out the paint, so we ain't got to worry about him no more. But we'll get into it more on Sunday. We'll wait till we got some crazy viewership where all my people are in here on one of my normal nights. And yeah, man, he's a mental patient for sure. He's definitely off of his rocker. Something is wrong with him, and I would say I wish him the best, but I don't. He can suck my dick with his mother's lips. Fucking pussy ass nigga. All right, that was enough of that, but I'm glad you brought that up so I could really just got that off my chest for a second, because I completely forgot he's not somebody that I ever really pay attention to until he pops in the chat. So, but yeah, man, 50 people tapped in. You will no longer see Vinny Alvin, the fucking pussy, in my chat no more. He's gone. And without further ado, we're going to get into these reactions. It's been 30 minutes. We're going to get to it, and we're going to react to that react. First reaction up on episode 14 of The Third Law is Shoplifter destroys Target while fleeing police. I hope we get some comedic relief while watching this. But nonetheless, make sure y'all like the stream, stay interactive in the chat with me, and let's get to it.
What the fuck is The Third Law? Actually still inside the store. If I get another unit on the backside and make sure it doesn't spin up and down.
Yeah, don't link with him.
To the front with me, and then the next one just go to the backside. But there's one exiting the rear driver's side of the vehicle now. He's still in there? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just wait. I got partners in route. Jeff, that's him walking toward you. Hey.
Damn, they put a stop stick under his car?
Get out the car. Come over here. This is a stolen car. Keep your hands out of your pockets. Have a seat on the sidewalk here. Have a seat on the curb. You're not free to leave. Is anybody else in the car?
What's that stop stick he just threw under the car? I ain't never seen that. What does that do? What's gonna flatten the tire if you back up? Is this what's supposed to just flatten the tire or something? A stop stick without moving? I don't think I've ever seen one of them. What city we in? They top notch over here.
Don't reach for anything in your bag, okay? Are you pregnant?
No.
That's fucked up.
Hey, you're not free to go. Sit down on the curb. Sit down on the curb. Do not reach in your pockets and do not run. You understand? You're not free to go. You're being investigated for vehicle trespass right now. So make sure, because you're probably going to end up in handcuffs here in a minute.
Why?
2-6, I have another compliant outside of the vehicle with me. Where's your buddy at? I know there's one more inside the store. He's got a cart full of all this shit. I saw you walking past me with. Is he your boyfriend? Is he just a friend? Is he...
Both?
You're going to be detained in handcuffs. Thank you for being cool.
Damn, he look creepy.
Okay. Do you have video of him driving here?
I could get that.
Because that car's stolen. So,
Stolen?
Yeah.
Okay, I could get that.
I see like possibly Hispanic male, black jacket with a beard.
Yeah.
And he's in the sporting goods?
Yes.
2-6. LP just advised he's in the sporting goods section. We're walking over now. Black baseball cap, black hoodie, dark colored pants, black Nike shoes, long hair.
Is this my man right here?
Free to leave.
Well, how did I want to know? First of all, this didn't start off with any suspecting call to let me know what the man was doing for them to even suspect him of doing something wrong, because he looked like he was just shopping regular. I feel like this was some stereotypical shit. I mean, the girl outside did look homeless, and the other nigga looked like a smoker too. But why all of a sudden they on this man randomly? He don't look like he poor. He look like he was just shopping. Sewer, what's going down? Appreciate you tapping in. Oh, he gone. Oh, he gone. Oh! Hey, that's some type of shit you see in the movies. That's the type of shit you see in the movies, bruh. You know what I mean? You remember them? You know the movies when a nigga running through the alley and he just grabbing anything and everything to throw in the way of the person chasing him? That was a cold ass move. It really would have been cold if this nigga would have slipped and fell. But it looked like the cop gonna make it through. But I ain't never seen that happen in real life. That was a movie play. And it's cold because the dude didn't even give no reaction to the police officer. He didn't even give him no idea. Hold on. Watch him again.
Hey man, you're not free to leave.
Look, he didn't even acknowledge them. Hey man, you're not free to leave. Shit. I don't care if leaving is expensive, nigga. I'm out this bitch.
Hey man, you're not free to leave.
Shit, you thought. I'm gone. Oh, if he would have failed, that'd have been so cold. Damn. Go, nigga, break, nigga, break, nigga, break. Get loose. Bop.
I'm done.
Pop this nigga by the grocery aisle. He was gone. Man, them cops some hoes. You gonna have to catch me on foot, bruh. You gonna have to catch me on foot. Why you gotta cheat and use a taser? You a hoe. He caught this nigga by the home improvement section in the groceries.
I'm done. You got keys?
You could have done that, man.
Never done that, I know.
You know I was gonna catch you.
I know.
I know.
You have any weapons on you, Cooperton?
But how, I don't understand though. You're saying you're not free to go. He hadn't stole anything yet, right? I thought you have to actually like cross the threshold of the store with the items and steal something before you can even be claimed as a thief. He wasn't even stealing nothing yet. My nigga was just filling up the cart. How y'all know he was gonna steal something? I need some details.
Yeah, what
We have fire platoon.
I'm gonna turn you to your side, okay?
Yes, sir. No, I'm on no problems.
Are you injured?
Who's your friend? What's their name? We're talking to him inside, so I'm just seeing if you're...
Don't answer.
What is it? It's Pat. Pat? Okay. Does Pat have a job?
I think he goes to work because I don't really see him out there.
So why
His name is not Pat.
I know he was stealing.
So what were you doing? Why were you hanging on the car?
Just talking.
Typically, right, you know how this works. One or two stay in the car and watch out while the other one goes inside and they call like, oh, cops are coming. Like, let's not BS me, right, and insult our intelligence, because I don't really like being...
Hey, is that how it work when you steal? See, I mean, I've had my share of days when I didn't, you know what I mean? I might, you know what I'm saying? I might look. But I didn't know you're supposed to have a lookout just in case they call the police. You can say the police pulled up, but then still, how you get out the store? I ain't gonna lie. If I'm in a store stealing something, and one of my homies call and tell me the police are pulling up, I'm sneaking out the store like I'm on Call of Duty, like I'm on Arc Raiders. I'm ducking low, creeping. I'm going the opposite direction of the way I was at. I'm going behind everything you can imagine to get to the front door. But that's actually smart. I didn't know that actually was a thing. I didn't know people are actually lookouts when people are stealing. He did have a full cart of shit, but they still haven't told me how they knew the man was stealing.
Fed lines, you know what I mean? So...
Caught that nigga by the ironing boards.
What?
I was on watch.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, why you be confessing to shit? You shouldn't have said nothing. This empty ass Target.
Okay. But he told you he was gonna go steal. You just told me you were on watch, dude.
Yeah, I know. I was going to know after you show up. This man down. You know, it's like a street wall.
Uh-huh.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Oh, you? Probably obstructing.
Just what?
Maybe resisting.
No, but resisting.
Maybe possessing stolen vehicle.
Possession stolen vehicle.
Yeah, let's go with obstructing.
What?
Obstructing. Hold on, put you in the back here. I'm gonna read your rights. Okay?
I didn't hear me. I ain't do nothing wrong. I thought.
Technically, you didn't do nothing
You guys
wrong.
are there for me. panic.
I see what you're saying.
I had no intention of running. How much kick the roof over there?
Kick what roof? What are you talking about?
County.
I kicked the roof?
Yes.
Here
Here you go.
Thank you for your service. Man, fuck out of here. Oh, they're in Kent. This Ohio.
Let me get you some water. Fire department's here for you, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm spilling on you.
Nigga, this is water, not alcohol. Since when does a cop ever hold a water bottle for somebody? I hate when the cop be so aggressive and the next thing you know, they the nicest person in the world.
Let me get you some water. Fire department's here for you, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm spilling on you.
Nasty ass Aquafina.
Keep going.
Please. What's he
That
doing with my
nigga
girl's
acting
car?
like.
So we're gonna discuss that after I read you your rights, okay?
Is that my girl?
Probably.
Who's Patrick? Who's the guy over there? The dude with the ponytail and stuff.
I don't know.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
you say a bill of sale for the vehicle.
Yeah, she gifted it to him.
She just gave him this car.
Yeah.
To who? To Patrick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he just asked you what's his name over there. You said you don't know. Then he said he gifted it to him. Who, to Patrick? Yeah. You dumbass junkies. Just stop talking. Just stop talking, bruh.
How much do you think that car's worth?
Not as much as you think it is.
Okay.
It's got a lot of issues. A lot.
Okay. How many cars have you been given in your life?
A couple.
A couple?
Yeah.
Really? You must have very nice friends.
So the thing is, like she owes him money. First of all. Second of all, that vehicle's a lot of issues that she can't get fixed. She doesn't have the money or the resources to get fixed.
Hey, Mr. Thomas? Sir. Who's the owner of the vehicle?
Carla.
Carla? Because she's saying Carla gifted the vehicle and she has a bill of sale.
Okay, so I was flagged down. The reason I was flagged down because they believe you're gonna shoplift, okay?
I don't do that. No, I don't.
See, that's fucked up. I knew it. He just said he was flagged down because Target thought that he was about to shoplift. How can somebody in Target assume you're about to steal if you putting stuff in the cart? I mean, I've worked retail and you can tell some people kind of give off some sketchy energy. But if he didn't actually steal, how can the man get in trouble for attempted theft? He didn't steal anything. This man about to get right out of jail. He gonna get right out of jail. He didn't actually steal anything.
Well, they suspected you of lying, right? So that's why I was flagged down. But what can you tell me? What can you tell me about this car? Who's this car belong to?
Carla, my girlfriend?
Carla? Is that who was in the vehicle?
That was not Carla that spoke with. That was in the car. That's why she's mad.
Oh, because you're talking to this girl?
Yeah.
Okay, so this vehicle here is reported as a stolen vehicle.
Since when?
I don't know. I didn't check the details on that. But when I walked up and I ran the plate through my dispatch, they advised it was stolen, okay? So that's the other part of this investigation. All right?
She left with me last night.
So I need to call her.
She's right there.
Carla?
Yeah, Carla.
Is that Carla?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so. See, this what happens when you deal with junkies, bruh. They talking themselves in circles to the point where the cops are literally making them confuse themselves just for more probable cause to accuse them of what they doing and actually be correct about it. This nigga, bruh, I tell you.
We hang out with him while I check on details.
Content horrors, what's happening?
You charge him with software as well. He threw a display case at
I mean, I'd have thrown it at him too if I was with him. I know. I'm just maybe.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't
Assault?
Yeah.
Because he threw the display
It went
case.
from him just obstructing to being assaultive. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna take this guy to Europe.
So who's the owner? So if Carla gave it to somebody, who did they give it to?
Patrick.
Who is Patrick?
He is the guy in the store, I guess.
Okay.
They were dating for a while and broke up. I don't know.
Was she driver of it?
You were not driver of it.
Who was driving it?
Patrick.
Or Joel.
Huh?
Patrick or Joel, I don't know.
Patrick or Joel? Well, you came here in the car, right? You're Mirandizer?
I did Mirandize her.
So you came here in the car.
I guess
Who
Patrick was driving
who
it.
drove here? That's a simple question. Huh?
I guess Patrick did drive me, yeah.
Patrick did drive here? That's weird. Okay, thank you.
Can you take a deep breath for me?
Oh, he on a bad trip. He gotta be high.
Yeah, you're not leaving, dude. You get forward. You guys all right, so stand up for me. Turn towards me. Yeah, that way. That'll work. All right. You are out of handcuffs. You have keys to the vehicle. There is your bag. There still is a probably good probability you're going to get charged with a crime.
Okay.
You understand that, right?
No. Why?
Well, because you're in a stolen vehicle.
That's not stolen.
Okay, can you show me the...
Yeah.
Well, then why would
Third
somebody
law
call and
gangsta
report
crib
it?
stuck in my ways. What's going down?
Then why are you dealing with it?
I don't. I try not to. I've been telling Patrick not to deal with her for a long time. But
Are you dating Patrick?
We've been off and on for like 3 or 4 years.
Well, Patrick went in there and loaded up a shopping cart full of stuff and he was going to steal it.
We had a gift card. No, we weren't going to steal it. We were going to get everything. Yeah.
I don't believe that's accurate. And so if we're looking over here, who's this in the gray hoodie that's still handcuffed?
Joel.
That's Joel. And he was not the driver.
He
Patrick
was
was.
earlier.
That's not that cold. You got a jacket on, I know.
It's little.
That's not much of a jacket.
I know, right? Anyway,
Ah, quit making small talk.
can I walk over towards Target?
You can do whatever you want. Oh, wait, actually, no, you cannot. Because I believe they want you trespass from Target for life.
Oh, okay.
So that means don't go into the store, don't go in front of the store.
Okay.
Right? If you do, you can get charged with a crime.
Okay.
If you go in and shoplift, it's considered a burglary.
That's right.
Okay? So you can go wherever you want to try and do that. And I'll make a note that you said that you saw a bill of sale.
He actually
and that,
has a bill of sale at his house.
Well, that'd be a great thing to bring to court.
Okay.
It's just, is it accurate? Is it is it true or is it not?
Yeah. I know, like...
Ain't no good, ain't no way in hell the type of people you talking to actually have a legal document, a legal bill of sale that says that this car was transferred from one person to the other person's name. Ain't no way in hell. They wouldn't even know the process to begin to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he has a bill of sale. I have a picture of it on my phone. Well, I don't have it on my phone, but he's got it at home. No, you don't. No, you don't. So what I'm getting from this, the guy that was in the store about to steal some shit, the homie outside was a lookout. This girl that he's with is somebody, his off and on girlfriend, but he got this car from another girl he's fucking on named Carla. Carla supposedly gave him this car, according to him. But Carla reported the car stolen. That's where we at with it. And now the third wheel, the fifth wheel, whatever you want to call the girl who's out here, she just lying up a storm. She don't even know what she's talking about.
Forge things, and I know there are angry ex-girlfriends. Like, I don't know what the truth is. Like, I'm not trying to take one side over the other.
And she is angry and whatever, but she did give him the car. And
Well, then she wanted it back. It is what it is. Yes,
That's
you are free to go
junkie move.
anywhere but Target.
My partner felt it. There was nothing else besides the rib, right? No. I mean, just...
Man, he ain't hurting like that. This nigga just trying to go to the hospital and not jail.
Just put it right here.
Yeah.
We're gonna follow you guys down.
Hey, brother. He's gonna take the cuffs off.
You gotta get your feet up.
I was trying to get
attached first.
I was trying to get up because I can't.
Okay, let's change plan. Put your feet up first.
Yes. This needs to sit up.
Dave Tucker?
I will find out.
I needed someone to get a hold of my mom.
Yeah, we're going with you to the hospital. So this isn't like a free pass because you're gonna go to.
No, I understand. I understand that. I needed my mom to know I'm going to jail.
Okay, yeah. It's a short drive. We'll talk you down there.
Tell her I need to tell my mom I'm going to jail.
Hey, also, you're going to be trespassed for life from here, okay? Don't come back.
What did I do?
Huh?
Really fast.
They just
Yeah,
don't
he
want that.
didn't steal anything. This is what I'm trying to figure out. He said, what did I do? Why am I being trespassed? Well, because I was chased through here and I destroyed something? Maybe. But he wasn't stealing. What is the laws when it comes to shoplifting? We're going to look it up after this video.
They suspected you're going to shoplift. You're in a stolen car, okay? Kind of put two and two together.
How's it stolen?
The report's not finished.
Thank you.
See, dudes. Good job.
There are more than 1,800 Target stores in the U.S., but you may not be aware that the major retailer also plays an important role in targeting criminals outside its stores.
Hey, it's Alex, the founder of this channel, and this video really brought me back because what brought me to Minnesota in the first place 10 years ago was the chance to work at the Target National Investigation and Forensic Center in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, just outside the Twin Cities.
Our goal will be to take
Forensics.
a photograph of each of the fingerprints that are on this piece of evidence.
In the dark recesses of this laboratory near Minneapolis, experts like Rick
crazy
Lautenbach are busy solving crime. The lab uses the latest in digital forensics to nab suspects.
Target is hands down probably one of the worst places to shoplift at because not only do they have the assets protection at the store, but just incredibly smart, talented, dedicated people at their national headquarters.
Hey, I guess this is good information to know in case I was getting a little lit shoplifty. Nigga, Target got their own forensics team? Come on.
Doing forensics, I mean, you know, if like local police department aren't going to fingerprint you after a theft or a break-in, they'll do it themselves with their own fingerprint center.
Lautenbach is the senior corporate security manager.
And why do you need this?
So for Target, really our business problem is organized retail crime.
Target's lab opens about 300 cases a year and is so efficient, actual police departments have asked for its help.
They'll pull the DNA off there, they'll do audio analysis, but they also have the nation's largest private network of high-def cameras.
I'm at one of the 1,800 Target stores nationwide, and all of them can be viewed live from several angles at the company's National Investigation Center.
Hey, keep it a bean, tribe. If you in the chat, keep it a bean. I need to know. Have y'all ever stole something from Target? Have y'all ever stole? Look, we all ain't innocent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done stole something in their life, unless I'm just projecting. But have you ever stole something from Target? And if you was stealing something from Target, did you know it was this serious? Because I ain't gonna lie. Allegedly a time or two when I was, you know what I mean, doing my 1-2, I would have had no idea Target was this advanced and this much of a surveillance state watching people steal.
I mean, this just brought me back because it brought me out to Minnesota 10 years ago working there, and just hands down one of the worst places to shoplift from.
20% of the lab's work doesn't even involve offenses against the store.
We have solved murder cases, whodunit murder cases, which are the toughest ones to solve, of course, very quickly by relying on our scientific evidence.
All the more reason for labs like this one to be on target.
Target would not mess around with them. Okay, just a little bit behind the scenes.
Patrick was charged with obstruction and tampering or interfering with an investigation. He is innocent unless proven guilty.
Two stupid ass charges. He didn't even get a shoplifting charge, a theft charge, nothing. Two dumb ass charges, two minor misdemeanors, two stupid ass things that they wasting their time taking him to jail. They had nothing to do with the stolen car, nothing. I knew he was gonna get out of this. The coldest part about this story is this nigga throwing this shit in front of the cop like he was in a movie. Hey, Miss Moneybags, allegedly. You know what I mean? Allegedly, you did that. That's why Target is closing all over the country, because they paying for all that expensive investigations and motherfuckers still steal. No, facts. I didn't even know. They talking about they solving murders? The Target over here talking about they solving murders? What program? Who the fuck is behind the scenes of Target? That's wild. Logo said, I'm not no secret. I stole one time. It was an open CD Sonic game for Dreamcast when it was supposed to be locked up, but that was my only time, from Kmart. Damn, Kmart is crazy. You know you old if you know about Kmart. I used to be in Kmart faithfully. Kmart was the cheap Walmart. I can still smell the Kmart in my hometown. It just had a distinctive look and smell. You said I'm not no thief. Look, this the way I look at theft. And I'm going to look up what I wanted to look up. I said I was going to look up. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that now. But this is the way I look at theft, tribe. If you going to steal, you got to steal from You got to steal from a major corporation, i.e. Target. You can't just steal from people. Like, I've always looked at theft as like, get it how you live, right? But don't take from another individual. Don't take from a person. Don't steal from your homie or your neighbor or, you know what I mean? Like a person that you know. Or even don't know. Don't take from a person. Don't do robberies. Ain't no breaking and entering. Don't steal from somebody that is still hustling, trying to get it the same way you are. Don't, that type of robbery and stealing I'm not okay with. But if you gon', you know what I mean, take something from a Walmart, leave some at the bottom of the cart when you go do checkout, you gonna put an extra something in your self-checkout bag. Hey, to each its own. You know what I mean? If you going to take from a multi-billion-dollar corporation who's already price gouging anyway, they make you check out your own shit. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to judge you if you steal from a corporation. I'm only going to judge you if you steal from an individual. That's the only way I'm going to judge you for theft. If not, steal away, my friend. That's the way I look at it. My days of thieving like items are long gone. My alleged days of thieving items is long gone. But I'm not gonna judge nobody who, like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, perfect example. Let me just tell y'all this. Perfect example. I was at Home Depot not too long ago, and I was in, you know how Home Depot has the home and garden area, or the gardening area that's just partially outside, right? And they got their own self-checkouts outside. And I was out there buying some plants. And I bought a couple plants. And one of the plants I bought, it didn't have a price tag on it. It didn't have nothing that I could scan for the price. And there's not one person to be found. There's nobody around. What you expect me to do? Y'all expect me to like go flag somebody down 200 yards away in the store and say, hey, this ain't got no price tag on it? Nah, I'm just gonna miss that one in the cart. I'm gonna miss the boop boop. I'm just gonna skip past it. I mean, what you want me to do, bro? A plant? Something that's grown from the ground? Come on, man. A plant. Y'all ain't gonna miss no goddamn plant. But I'm at the Home Depot and I got like 5 plants. I scanned the other 4, just this one didn't happen to have a price tag on it. So shit. We scanned 4 items and the 5th one was free. And I ain't gonna lie, there was like this middle-aged white man behind me. And he was like right up behind me so he could see what was going on. And I'm looking like, because you could see me holding the plant. I'm looking around like, where's the price tag? And there was no price tag to be found. And so I start looking, he see me looking around, looking for somebody, looking for some help. I tried to do the right thing. I tried to look for the right thing. You know what I mean? I'm looking around for a worker at Home Depot to help me. Like, hey, can you go find another one? What do I do if there's no price tag on here type shit? It wasn't my fault they didn't have enough staff on deck. You know what I'm saying? So there's this white man, middle-aged. Part of me wasn't even going to take it because I seen the nigga behind me look like he might have been a snitch. It was a white dude. And I'm like, nah, I can't take this. He right here behind me. This ain't gonna look good. He might say something type shit or. But then he even said, I guess it was meant to be. Or something along the lines of like, well, shit, if there's no price tag on it, do what you do. He even said it. And he's like a 50-year-old white man. You would have thought he would have never said it. But he saw me looking at it like, trying to find out what I'm going to do and looking around for an employee. Nobody to be found. So my boy just said, hey, it looks like that one's free. And I said, I guess you right. Put that bitch right back in the cart. And I had 5 plants for the price of 4. Allegedly. But you know, that's what I'm saying. There's a thin line. There's a gray area for things like that when it comes to theft from retail and corporate stores. Let me see. What's the law for shoplifting if you never leave the store. Let's see. In most U.S. jurisdictions, you do not have to leave the store to be charged with shoplifting. Okay, I didn't know that. The key legal element is to intent or permanently deprive the merchant of items' full retail value, not whether you exit the premise. So how can it be deemed theft? This nigga said stealing is some bum shit. Nah, not necessarily. Not necessarily. What counts as shoplifting? Concealing merchandise inside your clothing or bag while still in the store. Switching or removing price tags. We've all been there. Using devices like booster bags or theft shooting to avoid detection. Intentionally transferring goods to another container or location without paying. These acts can be prosecuted even if you are caught before you leave the store, as long as there is probable cause to believe you intended to steal. I guess if you're not doing these top 4 things. Okay, so if I'm walking through Target and I'm just putting shit in my cart, how can you tell me I'm about to steal if I don't do any of these 4 things? Concealing merchandise. If I'm not concealing it, I'm not putting it under my clothes, I'm not hiding it. Switching or removing a price tag. Using devices or intentionally transferring goods. If I'm not doing any of these 4 things and I'm just putting things in my cart like old boy in the video, how you gonna tell me that I'm stealing or I'm under the impression I'm stealing? To me, that means you judging me or you are stereotyping me, because look, he didn't even get charged with theft. He didn't get charged with theft. He didn't get charged with shoplifting, none of that. That's crazy. So if just because I go in there and fill up a cart, if you look at me and think I can't afford it or I'm not gonna pay for it, you can call the police and suspect me of shoplifting? Nigga, I will be suing the fuck out of Target. I wish Target would. Babe, we need to go to Target and I need to just frivolously fill up a cart. And I wish they would call the police on me and tell me and assume that I'm stealing. And I'm going to make sure I got all the money in my pocket cash. Like, bitch, I wasn't about to steal this shit. Now I'm finna sue your ass. See, that's why Target falling off, doing all that fuck shit. That's why they fall. You have to be black and Hispanic too, Stet. I guess you gotta be minority descent for some shit for them to even judge you for that. That's cold-blooded, man. That's cold-blooded. All right, man, that was reaction number 1. It looked like some people that was on drugs. Tends to be a reoccurring thing with these reactions. I ain't even gonna lie. And a shoplifting. Throw the shit in front of you while you running. I've never seen that work except for the movies. And he attempted it in the store and it didn't work. So I don't know if that's something anybody would ever want to do if you stealing, but well, at least we seen it live and direct. At least we seen it fill it with books. Hell no, you can't even run with no heavy ass books. You a book thief. Hey, Miss Moneybag's a book thief, tribe. Allegedly. But all right, man, without further ado, we're going to kick it right into the second reaction of the night. W's for the first one. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, tribe. Make sure you stay interactive in the chat. Make sure you like the stream, double back and leave a comment. Do all that good shit on this good Thursday night. Again, I appreciate y'all presence on a night that's not known for Stet being live. But y'all in here kicking it with me, so I appreciate y'all, man. So, yeah, we're going to get into. We're going to get into
the early hours.
The second reaction of the night.
What the fuck is the third?
Second reaction of the night. This is a video called Secret Killer Leads Police to Girlfriend's Dead Body. It's about to get dark. It's about to get dark. Miss Moneybags, take notes. Because I tell you, if I ever got her off you, I ain't telling the police where you at. Second reaction of the night, Third Law, episode 14. Serial killer leads police to girlfriend's dead body. Let's get it rockin', try. Let me know how y'all feel in the chat.
Following Mother's Day, officers responded to a 911 call at a familiar location. But this time, on the other side of the door, lay a mother of 3 babies with deadly wounds all over her body that would leave officers with just one question. How?
Where's she at?
Come on. Baby! Baby!
Here.
Oh
I need to go outside. Go.
Oh, my son in the room.
I just need you to step out here, all right?
I'm scared, man.
First of all, this nigga fucking guilty. First of all, this nigga is guilty. Even if he wasn't the one that did it, his actions, his tone of voice, his behavior, that shit looks so forced. Baby! But even look how he led them to him. Not a tear in sight. Nigga just high-pitched voice. Ain't no fucking way. Go back, man. Look at this nigga. He did it.
Where's she at?
Come on. Baby!
Baby! Come on.
Baby!
Here. I need to go outside. Go.
Oh, my son in the room.
I just need you to step
My
out here,
son
all right?
in the room.
She ain't responding, man. That's my girl, man.
I just need take him out.
He did it. Put that nigga in handcuffs. Fuck, take him outside. Oh my God.
Sneed's got him. Just get him outside.
She's got a swollen arm. She fell.
No, looks like she fell.
Oh, he's right here. There's his foot.
Hey, she's still right to that location?
Oh, kid.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just pulling up as she said that.
Is that a baby? Oh, he's asleep. Okay. Boy. Hey, look, I don't mean to pause this video right in the middle, but you hit it right on the head, lukewarm water. I don't know. I've addressed this at the beginning of the stream, bro. I don't understand what it is. You're not the first person. I think 4 people tonight have said the exact same thing, bro. Nonetheless, I appreciate you tapping in, lukewarm. YouTube is not alerting people when I'm going live, so I'm recommending everybody to turn on their post notification bell. I don't understand why it's not letting people know. Constant uphill battle for Stet, right? It's always something. I'll tell you that. It's always something. I don't understand why YouTube is doing it, but I need to screenshot all y'all messages and figure out a way to contact YouTube or something. They owe me some backdated streams. How come YouTube doesn't alert me when you go live? I'm an hour late. I don't know, bro. Nonetheless, I'm glad you're here. This is not my normal live night. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Algorithms are trash. I don't know. But you here, bro. So hit the thumbs up. Kick it with me for a little bit. We reacting to some videos tonight like we always do. And I just appreciate you even clicking in when you found out I was live, bro. But back to regular scheduled programming. We are watching the second reaction of the night. Secret killer leads police to girlfriend's dead body. Even if the title of this stream was not that, I would have known this nigga did it. Oh my God. Hell, my girlfriend, man. My baby back here. You guilty, nigga. Shut your ass up.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I'm very confused because she's got like a black eye and... Yeah. That's why I thought when I first came in that she fell. Yeah, she had like scratches along her neck. Nose, bloody nose. When'd you last talk to her?
I came back later. I seen her, my baby, in the room.
Okay.
We was up talking. My son in the room.
What's the last time you saw him?
I just got back now.
Did she collapse while you were here? Did she fall while you were here? You came back and she was like that.
I sat there and then boom. That what made me call y'all like, babe. She collapsed. If she ain't collapsed, she was there.
Something overflowing there?
I think so.
Was that dog shit?
I don't think he said this was not here when he left.
Watch your shoes.
What it begin? We got a name. I just go whatever y'all
We
have.
got.
Cause I don't even
Damn,
know
they got a sheet over her already? Y'all see there was a sheet over her. Please don't tell me she dead already. Well, I mean, I know she died, but we didn't even tell us how she passed.
Watch your shoes.
Look, she over there under a white sheet.
We got...
Oh, she over there under the white sheet. She already gone at this time. What the fuck happened?
Because I don't even know where to look. 3625. Looks like the freezer has either been unplugged or is broken, and there's also a overflowing toilet. Yeah, that's what I... There's a bunch of feces and messed up stuff in the back.
As officers began scanning the apartment, the details they were finding weren't adding up to the story they were being told. The bleach soaked into the kitchen floor, the broken broom handle, the overflowing toilet, and the woman's injuries told a story far more violent than anything the man outside was letting on.
He said that he went out clubbing with his nephew, from what I've gathered from his jumble phone. He went out clubbing with his nephew, he came back, and at some point he told her to quiet down the baby, and he'll be back. And then...
Came back, she was like that.
He didn't say that. He's beating around the bush. I haven't been able to get a straight anything out of him. But he said she was like making some like noises, and then she was like that, and that's what he called us. So his story isn't going in circles. And then he went back later, he told EMS that she was acting weird, and then then said something about her not saying anything to him. EMS then walked off, and I was like, well, how was she acting weird? What was going on? And he was like, no, I'm not telling you that. So
he does. He does live here. Sneed. We locked him up last year for DV. Yeah. Matt,
he's already been arrested for domestic violence.
Prior history to at least warrant, ARS at this point. So if he doesn't want to go, then he can be made to go.
Hey, are you the mom?
What's up?
Okay. So she's gone.
Go where?
She's passed.
Oh no!
Hey,
I hate when I see family members get the news that they loved ones passed, because it always makes you be like, put yourself in their shoes. You would hate to ever be in their shoes, but you can just understand the grief that you would feel at that very moment, bro. And that shit just like makes my palms sweat. You know what I mean? When I hear shit like this, the mom walks up like everything is okay. Like walks up like, oh, there's just an issue at my house. I'm going to show up and see what's going on at my daughter's house. And the cops say she's gone, and the mom says gone where? As if she like just left from the scene. No, your baby is gone, like passed away. Man. Damn.
Made to go.
Hey, are you the mom?
What's up?
Okay.
Look, calm.
So she's gone.
Go where?
She's passed.
Oh no!
Hey,
Come on,
I know y'all worried about it.
No.
They pronounced her dead before ambulance even got there.
Help me, brother. Help me. This her mother.
I know.
Help me, no friends of her niece. They just buried her brother.
Okay, so you're friends of the family?
Yeah, I went and got her.
You went and got
her?
her?
I didn't see her come over here.
Okay. So you live near here?
Yeah, I was live up in here.
Okay.
We know her daughter. I grew up with them.
When's the last time you saw her?
Last time I saw her was yesterday.
Yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was she acting weird at all? Like, was she acting sick or anything like that? No?
Normally, Haley. Hey, Miguel.
Did she call you to come pick her up?
Yeah, she did. She ain't got time. 10:27 p.m.
All right, she called up. She called you at 10:27.
Well, she called me 10, and she called me at 10:03. Then she called me at 10:08.
And then I called her back because she was like, come pick her up. I want to see if she still wanted me to come get her. So that I called her back at 10:27. She said, can you come pick me up? I said, what's going on? She said, I don't want to stay here tonight. I said, okay. I said, well, I don't have my car right now. I said, Will have my car. I said, we really call Will to see if he'll come on.
The suspect agreed to go to the station voluntarily to help detectives piece together what had happened. However, the person who knew this couple best was already telling a very different story.
Do you have any kind of pre-existing medical conditions or anything like that? Anything, has she been sick or ill?
No, I mean, what we do and stuff.
Okay.
So,
what kind of? Was she able to stand up at all on her own, or you just dragging her basically?
No, never.
I know you want to know. I know we want to know. I definitely know what you want.
That boy beat my daughter. That boy beat my daughter. She called me.
Yes, ma'am.
She said, Mom, I want to come spend the night with you.
Yes, ma'am.
I said, no.
448, what's happening?
From your house. You pay. You stay there, boy beats my daughter all the time. And I hung up, but I kept thinking about it. Why I didn't let her stay the night. It was just retarded on me. I should have let her stay the night.
Oh, now mom is living with the regret that her baby called her and said she wanted to get out the house and come stay the night at her mom's house because of the domestic violence that was going on with this man. And mom told her no, or for whatever reason, she didn't go stay with her mom. And now she turns up, passed away. This is a type of grief that as a parent, you will never, ever, ever live down. She gonna live with this for the rest of her life, bro.
Back of my head was saying, call and check on her.
Yes, ma'am.
But I did. But it was in my mind. I didn't lay down.
Has she got anything else going on with her as far as physical stuff? Is she hurt in any way?
Gemology was going down. All my people tapping in.
I mean, she's gonna speak to me, right?
Okay. So you ain't laid no hands on her tonight. Is that right?
Something different about it, man.
I'm just saying, you ain't laid no hands on her tonight. Is that what you're saying?
Something different about it.
Any kind of scratches or anything that she had?
Obviously, we know he did it, right? So, the obvious is the obvious. But if he's not making it obvious, what the fuck is he doing? You didn't lay a hand on her tonight, man. Something was different about her. No, I get that, but you didn't lay a hand on her tonight? Man, something was different about her. Pretty much what he's saying is she was acting different and he had to put his hands on her, and now she ended up dead. He don't want to say it.
Would that have been from tonight?
No, verbally, whatever. No.
He beat her in the face with nobody can look at her. She got bruises. If you look at my daughter bruises, she bruised her in her face.
Did you have any occasion today or in the last couple of days to do any cleaning around the house?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Mother's Day and before that, every first and stuff, I was trying to clean all day for.
So what were y'all cleaning? Because, I mean, obviously the crime scene guy is over there and he's taking a look at it. I mean, did you try to clean anything up tonight after you found her passed away?
No. The truck was getting messy. We never got it up. Nothing. It's just messy, period.
He's high right now.
He busted her lip. She'll come with a mask on. And she had hair no. She wasn't wearing them there with the coat. And I'm like, what going on? My daughter said her lip is busted. He constantly beat her. He constantly beat her.
How did you manage to get her from the bedroom to the hall? I mean, how were you carrying her? Can you show me how you
I'm like, my shoulder. So then I got up. Hey, come on, baby, drink with me.
Was she able to walk at all, or were you just basically having to carry her the whole way?
That's stuff.
But she wasn't putting any weight on her feet?
Yeah. I can't say yeah.
Simple question, did you hurt her? Did you hit her, choke her, stab her, beat her, anything like that?
No, I mean, a little altercation, but...
Was that tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, nothing to
scars on her neck.
Okay. And that was today at lunch.
And then she beats her all the time. She keep black guys. She done beat her last week. She had a black eye from last week.
So she had a black eye from last week?
Yeah, the left eye. He gonna repeat it to the right. Okay. Now he done went to the left eye.
Okay, what?
I call the police over here coughing every time.
Man, what type of nigga is you? I will never understand. Like, right, we can't make an excuse and say it's okay, but there's domestic things that happen in a lot of relationships where one night something might happen, random one-off, somebody's too intoxicated. In this case, people be on drugs. But to regularly or to make it a thing where you actually put your hands on your woman, I will never understand that ever in my fucking life. Miss Moneybags be getting on my nerves, and nothing would ever cross my mind to physically harm her. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't understand how you as a man, knowing you can overpower a woman easily, would think that this is what you need to do to control, to get control of a situation. Either you don't know how to talk shit back to have a legit argument and get under her skin to make her mad, or you think that the only way you can win in this argument or this situation is to physically abuse her. You are a sucker ass nigga. I'm telling you that there's like pedophiles, domestic violence abusers, rapists, people like that. They deserve to be fucked up in jail by somebody else, because how can you take advantage of somebody that cannot fight back physically, mentally, emotionally? Like, how can you rape somebody, take some pussy from somebody? How can you beat on a woman? Like, how can you take advantage of somebody that's weaker than you? How can you be a pedophile? Like, somebody that's weaker than you, smaller than you, that just shows how much of a sucker you really are if you can be one of them type of people. That shit crazy. Now, that's not emotional, nigga, CT, because we talked about this on Third Law. Being emotional is not being aggressive and being abusive. Being emotional is just pouring out your feelings, not physically taking them out on somebody.
Turn around, I'm calling the police.
But just as detectives thought they had the full picture, someone who knew the couple came forward. What he had seen hours before that 911 call was about to change everything.
You all right? He said, man, you got some money? You got some money? I'm like, no, I ain't got no money. What's wrong with you? And so I went in the house, I said, well, I'm gonna take my shower. So I took a shower, came back outside. I just seen myself. I ain't want to walk up and say, what's wrong? Because I felt like he never action, I don't know.
Yeah, it's emotions, but it's the way you handle them. So I mean, y'all right. I get what you're saying, CT. Okay, I get what you're saying. Being vulnerable, I get you. Yeah, I guess everybody is emotional, right? Everybody is emotional. Every human is emotional. It's all how you're able to contain those and let those emotions out. If you're not able to suppress those emotions to not make you become physical, especially to a woman or your significant other. It's different being emotional and letting your anger out on a man if you out in public and something happened and something occurs where you have to get physical with another man. That's different. But I guess y'all right. That is emotions, Logo. You right. It's emotions, but it's misplaced emotions. Like, how can you not suppress those emotions? They lead you to anger, and anger leads you to physical abuse on a woman. That's a different type of emotion. That's like you said, sensitive thugs. They all need hugs. That's cold, bro. Y'all right. I'm glad y'all said it that way. It's an emotion. It's just misplaced in the worst way.
But she was sitting here, like on the.
Yes.
She's sitting where? I'm sorry.
Sitting in the car.
So the only time you saw her, and just correct me if I'm wrong, the only time you saw her is when she was sitting in the car, both times?
Yeah, both times.
You never saw her, like, get out and do anything or say anything?
And that was at Gruber Homes.
He looked like he don't want to talk to nobody.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't never seen him say nothing else.
But that wasn't the only problem with his story. Surveillance footage from the complex showed the car leaving only once that night at 11:35 p.m. and returning just 8 minutes later at 11:43 p.m. He claimed he left twice. The man he said he visited both times told investigators he never came back that night. That meant from 11:43 p.m. until the 911 call at 1:53 a.m., 2 hours and 10 minutes. He was alone in that apartment with her.
Oh, so
Not
that's
only
why
that,
they pronounced
but
her
during
dead
those
that
2
fast.
hours, he was texting from her phone pretending to be her trying to buy drugs, messaging people on Facebook looking for a ride. And when a friend called her phone to check on her, he answered it himself and refused to let her speak.
Hold on, I want to read these.
Not
I want to
only
read these. So she was in the house dead, and this nigga was on her phone pretending to be her to buy drugs and to get a ride somewhere. And the whole time she's in there dead. Victim's phone shows an outgoing messages sent to Kajawana. Golly, that's a crazy name. Kajawana Brooks, whose contact is saved as Sissy. They said that says, hey, Brooks responds at 12:08. Suspect's phone shows an outgoing message to somebody who states, yo, this Lee. The unknown person, later identifies as Miss McKelia, responds under the pretense that they are speaking with the victim, and there is a short exchange regarding an attempt to find marijuana for purchase. Last outgoing message to this number at 12:43, no further contact. 12:10 a.m., victim's phone shows there's an incoming call from Sissy that is answered with a duration of 1 minute 40 seconds. That call is answered by the suspect. It should be noted that Ms. Brooks made mention of this during her interview and stated the suspect answered the phone. Oh, that's the girl who was talking earlier that said about the phone calls. The phone calls was really from him, so she was already dead getting them calls? Wow.
that, but during those 2 hours, he was texting from her phone pretending to be her trying to buy drugs, messaging people on Facebook.
At 12:08, there's an outgoing text message to it states, yo, this Lee. The response under pretense. Okay, we already
Facebook
seen
looking
that.
for a ride. And when a friend called her phone to check on her, he answered it himself and refused to let her speak to her. She was likely already dead.
When you got on the phone with 911 and they were telling you do CPR, do all this stuff, what were you doing to her?
CPR.
So the chest compression?
Yeah.
Were you doing any breaths or anything like that?
Yeah.
And the reason I ask that question is because, you know, they can tell that something went on here in her chest when they do the medical examiner's office. There'll be evidence of that you were doing compression.
Okay.
So, were you doing compression?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you ain't never here?
We have in the past.
I'm talking about that particular day. You ain't laying in.
Trying to wake her up, to get her up.
And how hard did you get her?
I mean, when she would respond, it was like, hey, babe. And I was...
Hit my hand. You ain't gonna hurt me. Okay. Where were you hitting her?
Right here.
Okay. Get up.
You have been whipping her ass for 4 years. You expect me to
Look, the woman ain't gonna beat around the bush. She ain't gonna sugarcoat the shit. You've been whooping this girl ass for years. Don't sit here and act like you ain't never put no hands on this woman. So we know what you was doing. Just come right out. The woman ain't gonna let you sugarcoat the shit. The male cop is trying to lead you into telling on yourself. The woman is like, nah, nigga, come clean.
I know that's the thing, man. I know that all the past line and all that right there. But no.
And not only that, but we got physical evidence that says you tried to manipulate that scene and clean some shit up. Because that bleach didn't just get it.
Now that bleach failed. Man.
That's bullshit because the kid said
bleach container was dry. The floor area farther in the kitchen near the table and freezer had what I believe to be bleach on it. This area was now cleaner than the dry area around it, which would indicate that it was bleach. I sent a text to Captain Atkins so he could ask the suspect why there be bleach on the floor. He said that they had an inspection coming up and they were cleaning. It didn't appear to me that the house had any effort to clean any other part of the house. But if she wasn't bleeding, what is he using bleach for? They never said that she had any wounds, open wounds, or that she was bleeding anywhere.
doing no cleaning on it. They ain't cleaned this place in forever.
Right. It was Mother's Day. I supposed to clean. I did wash a set of clothes and put it in the dryer. That's about as far as I got. The bleach was right there and still in the kitchen.
The only reason somebody dumps that much bleach out on the kitchen is to try and conceal evidence.
No.
But you're saying absolutely 100% looking in my eyes, you ain't laid hands on her that day whatsoever, except slap her face.
Try to whip her up, man.
That's it.
That's it, man.
So after whipping her ass for 4 years, you just magically stop doing it.
I ain't whip her ass that day. Everybody that we talked to said, man.
I didn't whip her ass that day just so, man, stop it. Stop it, bruh. Into the car and left. Miss Young stated that when they came back later in the day, she was sitting on her front porch smoking a cigarette. Miss Young stated that the suspect was walking in first and that the victim was coming out behind him, and that he stated to the victim, "I'ma kill you, bitch." Damn. I asked Miss Young if she had ever seen them get physical, and she stated not outside, but she doesn't know what happens inside. Miss Young then stated 2 days before that child died, she told him this. She said, "I'm tired of you beating on me." She said, "You know something is wrong with me or something." Damn.
Something was going to go bad eventually with that. I know, I understand all that past and whatever, all that, but not last night, man. Not last night. Okay, where's the blood in the house?
Nobody's going to believe that. Oh, there was
I'm
blood.
Not sure, man. Who was bleeding in the house? The mother was her. I'm telling you this. Y'all got a track record of fighting, and you got a track record for whipping her ass on a constant basis. Everybody that we're dealing with says this is an all-the-time thing. She's got marks over marks over marks over marks on her.
From an observation room after the autopsy was completed, I spoke to the doctor, and she advised me of several injuries she observed on the body of the victim. A broken thyroid bone. That's up here. A broken thyroid bone. Hemorrhaging in the neck. Multiple contusions on the scalp and head. Blood in the chest cavity. A broken sternum. Bruising of the eye, mouth, lips, and contusion on the forehead. Multiple scratches, abrasions on her neck, and some new, some old. It was confirmed that descendant was not pregnant. He was fucking her up from the chest up. Multiple contusions on the scalp and head, hemorrhaging in the neck, broken thyroid, blood in the chest cavity, a broken sternum, bruising of the eye, mouth, lips, and contusion on the forehead. He beat her to death. Ah, damn, beating somebody like, I don't know. You can't say what's worse than the other, but shooting, stabbing, to beat somebody to death, you got to be doing some real damage to beat somebody to death.
Her eyes swole up, her mouth busted, she got an abrasion on top of her head, and the back of her head is probably up. No, I don't know. So you don't know nothing about all that. But
how can you beat somebody like that?
And all this stuff, but you don't deny the fact that that was you doing that, right? How many times have you threatened to kill her in the past? I ain't never threatened to kill her. No, there are a bunch of people say it different. I ain't never threatened. And they said, we'll go to court all day long with that.
When did you punch her in the eye?
I didn't punch her.
Not at all that day?
Yeah, I believe the video when she writes letters about her mom being drunk at times about her lying. She also writes the fights that her mom and suspect have. She talks about the suspect beating her mom up. And she beating up her mom. What?
And that's on it. And that was 911. Like, trying to revive her. So that's her, right? So you didn't notice none of that stuff at all. All day long, didn't notice none of that stuff.
Oh, so she must have an older daughter. This must be the daughter of the woman who passed away. Several people have witnessed the injuries to her body from previous domestic incidents. Victoria documented a couple of incidents of abuse in a notebook that we found in the apartment. Victoria was scared to leave her mom there alone with the suspect because of what the suspect might do to her. Both Kendra and Victoria have been present during the abuse. They both said they have heard the suspect say they would kill their mom. Damn. So this is the daughter's statement of the passed away mother.
Man. And you can't see her other eye, but you know, it's full of the size of a damn baseball. And so none of that did you notice.
Yeah, if I went home and
I'm my girlfriend.
if I went home to my husband and I had the kind of injuries that she has, I think he would notice.
So she's just laying there in the floor for how long? I mean, you're sitting there high and doing your thing, but I mean, she's on the floor cold before 911 actually gets called. I just thought she was drunk, man. And then I was like, hey, man, you scaring me now. Just thinking she was down there asleep.
And so you can't give me any kind of explanation for why she got those injuries.
Because like I said, I've been looking mouth and trying to get up with the 911, man.
Well, busted lips don't kill people, so.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't kill people either, man. Y'all trying. I didn't do it. The head injury, I ain't know nothing about it.
The autopsy came back with one conclusion: manual strangulation.
Damn.
Ruled a homicide. all despite 4 years of documented abuse.
Damn.
Witnesses who heard him threaten to kill her, and a cause of death that left no room for doubt. He was charged with murder, aggravated assault, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, and possession of cocaine. In Georgia, murder alone means life in prison. But that's not what happened. In December 2023, he took a plea deal. Murder was reduced to voluntary manslaughter. The aggravated assault and charges were dropped entirely. He pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter, marijuana possession, and cruelty to children. When the judge was done, he walked away with 30 years instead of life.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, how the fuck did they let him off the charge, off the hook with that? Took a plea deal and agreed to enter a guilty plea on a reduced charge while he would have served life in prison for a murder charge. He was given a lesser sentence for a lesser offense. How do they do that in court? If the evidence is such, how can just a plea, they're like, all right, well, fuck it. We're not going to take the chance of you getting off on this case. So just take these 30 years, go do this slave labor for 30 years, and we'll reduce this X, Y, Z. Now you got a chance to get out when you're 65. How do they do that, bro? You just strangled this woman to death, strangled her, blunt force trauma, and strangled her to death. And we gonna reduce your sentence to manslaughter.
Pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter, marijuana possession, and cruelty to children. When the judge was done, he walked away with 30 years instead of life, 20 for the manslaughter, 10 for the drug charge, with credit for time already served. Upon release, he'll serve another 10 years on probation. The victim was 30 years old.
Damn.
She left behind 3 children.
Damn.
YouTube.
Damn. That shit's sad, bro. That shit's sad, dog. Especially, I mean, obviously it's not good to watch any videos when anybody who was physically murdered, especially when it's man versus woman and it's domestic. But when you got children that was present and around and involved, it just makes the shit 10 times worse, bro. 10 times worse. Niggas like that, for sure, like, I don't understand prison politics, and I get it, like, it's different for different type of crimes, what other inmates, want to do to you. But people like this need they fucking ass handed to them in prison on a regular, consistent basis. You strangled this woman to death, your girlfriend, the mother of your kids. Now these kids are essentially orphaned. You're in prison and the mom is dead. All because of drugs and making the wrong decision in the blink of an eye. That's how fast shit gets crazy, bro. All right, man. Well, like I told y'all, that was reaction number 2.
What the fuck is the third law?
I appreciate y'all tapped in with me on this good Thursday night and rocking with me on a night that is not mine, but your presence is appreciated. Make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up for me one time, man. Let's figure out a way into this algorithm. I understand nobody's being notified. I'm live tonight. I don't even know why. Let me check my Instagram before we get into reaction number 3. My Instagram's not even showing people shit. This is crazy. Let's see. That's sad. I ain't even gonna tell. That's sad. I ain't even gonna tell y'all how many views the story's even getting. Jesus. That's nasty work. My own followers don't even be notified. I'm telling you, man, I be trying not to let this type of shit get discouraging, but I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. This shit be discouraging as fuck, bro. Like, you doing everything, you staying consistent, you posting clips, you posting videos, you doing multiple different things, and the algorithm works against you. Algorithm. This is something new that's came about in the last 7 years of the internet. Algorithm was never a thing. It was chronological order. If you posted, your people who followed you seen it, and that shit don't happen no more. Trying my best not to let the shit get to me, but I'm not gonna lie, it weighs on me sometimes, Tribe. It weighs on me. But nonetheless, we're gonna keep it pushing, at least for tonight, for sure. And we're gonna get right into the third reaction of the video so we don't prolong this situation and we get through tonight and do what we gotta do, man. Boyfriend shoots girlfriend after getting caught clubbing with his side chick. Another domestic violence situation. Let's see how this one took a tragic turn, man. Boyfriend shoots girlfriend after getting caught clubbing with his side chick. So you go out with a side chick, you get caught, and you get so angry that you want to shoot your current girlfriend. Shit is crazy. Instagram trash, man. I've been shadow banned since 2023. PvP, I don't understand what's happening. I appreciate you tapping in, my boy. But I don't, yeah, that's what I'm saying. None of my followers see my stories, gang. Shit's weird. Bro, I got almost 4,000 followers on Instagram. My stories get viewed like 30 times, bro. Nobody even can see when I'm live posting content. Nothing. It's like a constant uphill battle, bro. Constant uphill battle. And for somebody who's trying to create content and stay consistent with it, it's tricky. I couldn't, like, it's different for somebody who's actually doing something, like trying to accomplish a goal and reach masses. It's really frustrating. I can get why it'd be frustrating that your own people can't even see your life accomplishments or your basic post about whatever you post. But when you're trying to promote something or you're trying to be seen or acknowledged for doing something and it's not getting seen no matter what you do, that shit is frustrating, bro. That shit is frustrating. How that work? How what work, Jamology? Rolling guy, I've been making content since a teenager. This really is discouraging. I think the most successful video I had was 100,000 views, but it's so hard to grind content. It is hard. iStunt says got to pay for PR. I don't know if that's the reason why they've been doing this algorithm type shit where you don't get seen so that you can spend money with the network or with the platform. But it's not like I can promote my page. You have to promote a post. And promoting a post either is going to become crazy expensive to promote each post you make. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't understand what it's going to take. I've been talking with the SEO people who do the SEO to help get your shit to pop up through Google, but it's an uphill battle, man. It's an uphill battle for sure. I really enjoy your content. That algorithm needs to give you a break. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out though. Shout out to the tribe. Shout out to the people. Look, blessings, love. Just sent some flow state. If y'all send some super chats, it would be appreciated. YouTube, y'all see the hustle is a hustle, and it's not paying financially the best, but you know, it is a side hustle of mine that I'm indulging in. I just hope it ends up paying off, you know what I mean, sooner rather than later, because a lot of work goes into clips, going live, buying equipment, taking time away from my loved ones to hop on here and do this. I enjoy it thoroughly. I enjoy everybody being in my chat. Everybody that's in here is a regular, and I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me, and I appreciate y'all giving me y'all feedback. Even when we do other streams and we talk about what y'all got going on in life, I really enjoy it thoroughly. So, man, shout out to y'all for keeping me pushing and keeping me going, but it does get discouraging when the algorithm works against you, bruh. You better not let it get you down. The internet needs you, fam. Don't go nowhere. I'm here, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Respect for the live.
I appreciate y'all. Them kind words go a long way. And we going to keep it pushing, man. I'm here on a Thursday night. I missed a Wednesday. And that just goes to show you my consistency is paying off with at least the people who are acknowledging it. So make sure y'all like the stream. I ain't going to bore y'all to death with the whole shit. Don't stop. I'm not stopping. Keep working, bro. You going to take off, man. I appreciate y'all for real. Those are the type of messages that do give me some hope, for real. But it just, again, just to summarize, it just sucks when you do put in as much work as I do, because like you got some people who just click go live and then that's all they do. But I'm doing my own clips, I'm doing my own graphics, I'm doing my own show sheets, I'm doing my own everything. You know what I mean? So when you take on so much work and it's slow to pay off, it can be discouraging. But like I said, the people that I have made an impact on and who fuck with me for me and like to watch the content, I'm gonna keep going for y'all, man. That's my commitment. That's my commitment to y'all. Yeah, man, we gonna keep it pushing. We gonna keep it pushing, man. Shout out to y'all for real. Even my girl said, you know, this type of vulnerability is dope and it connects with the people. But I don't want to sound like I'm whining and complaining about it, right? Because at the end of the day, I gotta be appreciative of what I got, right? But again, when you put in this much effort and do this much, you just want to see the results. Not necessarily faster, but you want to see the results in a tangible way. You know what I'm saying? Being messy is a free boost to your viewership. Well, I guess my viewership ain't gonna go nowhere because I'm not indulging in reaction to no jumper content and reacting to murder, people being accused of murder, and that's just not me. I'm not going with the back and forth with people unless for some reason they say something about me and I want to respond to it or whatever it is. That's the only time that'll happen. I'm not gonna fish it out, logo. Unfortunately, if I gotta bore people to death with real content, I'm going to do that. But I'm not fishing out messy shit for the sake of clicks and views. I just ain't going to do it, bro. I ain't going to do it. SEO may work. Some videos I posted years ago still getting some views just off the YouTube search, not recommendations, just YouTube searches. Yeah, I guess SEO, I mean, I've invested a little bit of dollars with SEO. I don't know if I've seen it really pay off, but it's an uphill battle, man. It's an uphill battle for sure. Keep working. I'm going to keep working. But all right, enough of that. I ain't going to bore y'all with that. 50 people in the chat. Make sure y'all get a video a thumbs up. Stay interactive with me. Just know I'll be here with that W content. I feel like the fact you remind us that hobbies are important. Nah, facts. Facts, bro. Facts. Jamology came through. Yeah, man, that's that encouragement. It ain't even about the money. That just lets me know y'all fuck with me. It ain't even about the $2. As we know, $2 goes a long way. It's a small amount of money, but it goes a long way. But that type of shit, Jamology, just shows me that, that y'all really rock with me instead of it just being the dollar amount. So I appreciate you, bro. Internet needs you, fam. Don't let it fuck you up. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, bro. But all right, let's get into the third reaction of the night. I ain't going to hold y'all too much longer for that topic that we was just talking about. We're going to get right back into the content. Boyfriend shoots girlfriend after getting caught clubbing with his side chick. First of all, you bold as fuck to be out in public with your side chick clubbing. And I want to see how this nigga got caught. So let's see what happens, man. How to get all the way up there. Let's go.
Where's your emergency? Hey, I got emergency. My girlfriend been shot. Can y'all please hurry up?
This is 34-year-old Leonard Holmes, the same man who called officers claiming his partner had been shot in a drive-by shooting. But the moment deputies tried to detain him, he runs, and you'll soon
What the fuck
learn
this
why.
nigga got on, bro? This nigga got a bed sheet? All right, this one gonna be good. Let's see what happens, man.
What the fuck is a
The
third
moment
law?
deputies tried to detain him, he runs, and you'll soon learn why. July 12th, 2021, 1971 Karen Drive, Macon. Call after call comes in from neighbors reporting arguing, gunshots, and someone crying out for help. Something is definitely wrong.
I hear a child screaming. I'm getting ready to go to work.
You hear a child screaming? Macon Dad 911, where's your emergency?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I just called 911. I now hear a shot. I don't see my neighbor. The child is screaming.
Okay, yes, sir. We got somebody on the way. Cases, how can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. And I kept hearing shots, and I heard somebody screaming. It sounded like to me, it sounded like when you come up on, it sounds like maybe it's at the top of the hill. I don't know. I heard a girl screaming, I love you very much. I love you very much. I don't know what's going on over there.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. We got somebody on the way.
I don't know what's going on over there.
Yes, ma'am. We have somebody on the way over there.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Coliseum Yard, Jamie speaking.
Hi, this is Operator 54, Bibb County.
Yes.
We had a shooting, and there's possibly a subject coming in with a VSW.
Okay.
Could y'all advise us if they do and what kind of vehicle they may be in?
Okay, I'll let them know at the front, okay?
Okay, it was a black truck that left the scene that we're looking for, okay?
Okay, I'll let them know.
Thank you.
All right. No, you're welcome.
Hi, this is Operator 54 Bibb County Sheriff's Office. Hello. Hey, this is Operator 54 Sheriff's Office. We have a GSW that just occurred, and they think a black truck is possibly going to drop a female off, but the person, they need the information on the black truck if they do drop them off, okay?
Let me get you to hospital, please. Hold on.
Okay.
Hospital, please, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda, this is Marion, Sheriff's Office. We just had a shooting to take place, and there's possibly a driver, somebody bringing a person there to drop them off that was shot, but they saying that the person that was driving the truck is actually the one that shot him. It's a black F-150, and they just want to see, if they do drop them off, if you all can. Okay.
We do have, y'all have a deputy here at our hospital already. Are they here in reference to that?
I don't know, because we didn't know which hospital they were going to.
All right, well, I'll let our officer know to be on the lookout, and I'll watch the cameras.
Okay, thank you.
Make a Bibb Communication, Operator 14. How may I help you?
Hold on 1 minute. Charlie, hold on. Hey, the scene is safe, but they said that there's no victim right there. I think they might have went POV, Charlie. We don't know.
Okay, I'll alert the EC. Okay, thanks.
Hey, I think they went into Coliseum and they might not come to Neverson. Okay.
Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Hey, Beaver, this is Smelter in the radio room. Hey, I'm calling you know we had
all
a
these
female
calls?
reported shot. Male drove her to the hospital.
She took it to the hospital. She went in. Okay.
All right, sir.
You know what the investigators working on.
Deputies immediately respond to the home after the calls. Before they can fully assess the scene, a man in a black pickup truck is already backing out of the driveway. It's Leonard Holmes, and he tells deputies to follow him to the hospital before speeding off. However, while some units followed him to the hospital, others processed the unbelievable scene at the home.
You have her in the car? You have her, okay. They're headed to the dispatch. They're headed to the hospital.
That's a crazy, I don't think I've ever seen nothing like that. So police arrived to the scene after all the 911 calls about gunshot going off and a kid screaming. The police show up to the scene and the man is leaving the scene with the gunshot victim and they don't stop the car. I feel like for some reason that they wouldn't let him keep driving and they would wait for an ambulance. But I guess because he's already en route, maybe they thought he was the good guy. This ends up being the nigga who actually shot her. Is now rushing her to the hospital. This is about to be a cold story.
Who was that?
That's one shot. Is she all right? There was a child screaming.
Can we get a description of the truck?
Good job.
I think he took her.
Huh?
Did he take her to the hospital?
The child was there too. Hello?
What happened?
On my right, heard some screaming. The child was screaming.
Ava!
Screaming.
Trita!
Oh. Blew it. Don't
Yeah.
Stop.
Hold on, y'all step out. Step out.
Now. He must have shot. She out there.
Hold on, let me go to the back because I don't want to mess up any.
I know the crime scene. I heard him say,
Yeah, let's go
oh.
ahead.
I heard him run into the car and said, oh. I don't know. I'm looking for the girl now.
I think he took her. He took her. He said, follow me, I'm going to the hospital. But he darted out.
I don't know. I was getting ready to go to work.
I don't even
My wife
know.
woke me up. Screaming. My wife said, I hear a child screaming. And I said, then I cut the lights off and
You live over there?
Yeah, I live right there. So I heard the child screaming.
From across the street?
Anybody in the house?
Nobody, I didn't, I checked, this is where
Yo, what's happening?
I didn't check on this side. If you want to help me clear out.
He walked that side and said,
I mean, there's blood right here. You can see where.
he put it in the truck. You see him put her in the truck? Oh, but I can guarantee that what he done, because I heard he live here? He live in the truck? The treetop live here. He recently moved in with her. Okay. I know I seen a shell casing right here. I didn't pick it up. Oh, yeah, just leave.
Okay, just leave every.
Okay, all right, just you seen him shoot? Yeah, I looked at that when he shot. Who? He shot in the air. So he didn't shoot her? I mean, I don't know what. I guarantee he probably shot her. But see what I'm saying? My wife woke me up.
Sheriff's office. Scene is safe, but the victim is not here. We've already searched the house. There is blood, so he just told me to follow him to the hospital, and he darted out. So I stayed here with the person that made the call.
Inside the house, officers do not find a victim, but they do find blood, a significant amount of it. There is blood in a bedroom, more on a screened porch, and shell casings scattered outside the home. Neighbors tell deputies they heard a loud argument followed by gunshots, and one neighbor even reports seeing Holmes firing a gun into the air. In the middle of this, Holmes's mother arrived at the scene, and on learning what had occurred, she had an outburst of emotions.
Scene is safe, but the victim is not here. We've already searched the house. There is blood, so he just told me to follow him to the hospital, and he darted out. So I stayed here with the person that made the call.
And then my wife woke me up.
Okay, so they was arguing out here. Then he came out and started shooting.
The door was open. They was on the patio screen arguing. My wife woke me up. She said, I hear a child screaming. She said, something's going on. And I said, all right, let me take a look. So I cut the lights off. And I heard it too.
So you looked, and then what did you see when you looked?
I couldn't see that good, man, because I'm looking.
Hey, don't let that guy leave.
Then the child was screaming. Saying, Mama, you all right? Mama, she was just screaming.
What? So is a little girl there?
Yeah, there's a
her
baby in
daughter.
there.
Her daughter the same age as my granddaughter. That's why I ran in the house looking for her. She's 7 years old, same age as my granddaughter.
7-year-old saw it happen?
The little girl was sitting in the back. I saw the little girl in the back seat of the truck.
Oh, in the truck.
Yeah.
Oh, he got,
No.
oh my God, the nigga done shot the woman, took her into the car to go to the hospital, and put the daughter in the back seat, the 7-year-old daughter in the back seat. The daughter was present when this nigga shot her. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, he had, like, as soon as I pulled in, you know, he was there. Did y'all make the call, the initial call?
I made the call.
You made the call? Okay. Huh?
What you looking at there?
Oh, we're just checking. And what are you?
She heard. You heard
arguing.
You heard some gunshots. She heard some gunshots.
How many shots do you think you heard, maybe?
About 2.
About 2 shots. Was it like rapid, or just how? Okay.
And then I seen him when he came outside. And boom! When he shot outside. That's why them shell casing right there.
21.
Them shell casing right there.
He said it was a drive-by.
So who says a drive-by? A drive-by.
Make sure you
Oh, so he shot the gunshots outside to try to stage it like it was a drive-by outside the house? Oh, okay. I'm like, why would he had already shot her in the house where all the blood is to come outside and fire again? That was him trying to say it was a drive-by, but that don't even look like no drive-by if the gunshots is in your driveway. And it's going to be the same shell casings that was probably used to kill her. Come on, bro. Inside the house. How can that be a drive-by?
A drive-by. He made it seem like it was a drive-by because his ass came outside and shot in the air. I don't think that was a drive-by. It's common sense. Your little girl got shot.
Oh, I don't know.
No. Let me tell you.
So you heard shots, arguing.
That's right. Let me tell you something. He made it seem like, I think he might have seen that light come on because I go to work like, I had to be to work at 6.
Okay.
And I know I seen him come outside and shoot. Now he's saying it was a drive-by. He's trying to cover his freaking tracks.
And then you saw him come out and shoot up in the air.
That's what the shell casing right there. He opened the car, got it. I don't know if he got it going. He already had shell casing on the ground.
Yeah. But he opened this vehicle too?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me, look, you have to be at work at what time?
Don't worry about it. I ain't going.
Okay,
That's
I was
my
like,
excuse.
yep, well, because the investigator that comes out is going to want to talk to you.
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm supervised. I can call him.
Okay.
I know it wasn't no damn drive-by. I guarantee you that was him. He made it seem like it.
Hey, he said he opened this vehicle.
He opened it up.
The guy that drove the lady, that he opened this vehicle and pulled out something. I don't know if it was a gun. And because I don't know if you heard Maddox say that. He's claiming that it was a drive-by.
So,
But he's like, no, he saw the shoot up in the air.
Well,
yes.
maybe somebody was a drive-by and they shot, and maybe he went and got his gun out the car and was shooting after they drove off. I mean, that's possible.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't have his gun on. Maybe his gun was in the car, so he had to get to his car.
Yeah.
By the time
Well, they said they heard arguing before.
Yeah, that too. That's another thing.
And they're like hey.
Man, they shot my baby, man. They shot my goddamn baby, man.
Huh?
My baby been shot. My baby been shot, man.
What happened? Who are you to the?
That's my son. That's my son. I gotta park and see what's going on with my baby, man. I'm at his house, man. Ain't no shot my goddamn son.
I don't know who she is. She's okay. Who are you? And then
I'm the mother. My son is Lenore home. Where is he?
Who's your son?
Heavy. Lenore home.
That's your son?
Yes. Where is he?
Okay.
Huh?
He's fine. Did he call you, or how did you?
I work at MTA. We heard it on the scam.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with him.
What happened?
It's a girlfriend.
Who shot her?
I don't know, man. They investigate on it. Yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I can tell you that.
Man, this is got some suspense to it, don't it?
What happened? Oh! I know that shit was it. I was doing my God. Oh my God.
Multiple units of officers eventually arrived at the hospital, where Holmes gives his version of events.
Poor baby.
Oh, this was the drive-by shooting. Sit down. She okay. Sit down.
And he left in his drawers.
I got her. If you want to go check on her, go ahead. I'll head to your call.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna stay with her. I know they got her. I'm gonna
Okay,
make sure.
in the morning, there's no reason to the car, okay? Just because we don't know what's in there. There's
Oh,
always
ain't
coming
nothing in
in
the car.
Yeah, I understand. You want to sit
What's
back
going
up
on,
there?
She's just getting treated, okay? Okay? Okay. So when she gets treated, you can go in there, baby, okay?
Hey, boss.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, boss. What? Let me get her info. What's the victim? What happened? Or what's her last name?
Tanisha Thomas. Hey, Ava, she okay, baby? She okay. She okay. They gonna treat her.
No, she crying because she know you did it.
What's her name?
All right, T-A-N-E-S-H-A Thomas.
T-A-N-E-S-H-A Thomas. Do you know her birthday?
What's your last name?
Holmes, H-O-L-M-E-S.
First name?
Leonard. Leonard. L-E-O-N-L-A.
Oh, Leonard.
Is she okay though? I don't want to leave her though.
Bang will be able to let us get to the back.
Your daughter will be 100% safe with you.
What's your date of birth, bro?
Mine?
Yes, sir.
12/12/90.
You live over there at the address?
Yes, I do. Baby. Look, baby.
Y'all come on, have a seat.
So,
Did the truck get parked?
no, it's still there.
Okay, is it like part of the evidence or something?
Yep.
Because
It's
I
part of
can't
the
have
evidence.
block that though.
It's got to stay there. It's part of the evidence.
Okay, so if somebody pulls up that's been shot or somebody's having a heart attack, they're not gonna be able to get up in here.
We'll get it, but we can't move it.
Okay.
The investigator gets there.
We need to move it?
No, can't move it.
Okay.
All right, so tell me from the beginning what was going on when everything went down.
It's just when I got home, I heard some shooting. Me and my girl was standing on the porch, and some shooting occurred. She got hit, and I called y'all.
So y'all both chill on the porch whenever.
Yeah.
Any idea who?
I wouldn't have no idea who it was. I just know it's some bullshit. I know that.
So what exactly transpired after the shooting?
We told her to call the police. But I had to run and get the phone and call y'all and let them know. Hey, so it was going on.
He trying to think of the lie.
I ain't know where she was shot at. I'm just leaving the club. I ain't know where she was shot at. So
she was with you at the club?
No. She was at home.
Oh, she was already home. Okay.
Yeah, she was already at home. Me and her just went out there to smoke. And that occurred.
All right, what kind of vehicle description was it?
I couldn't even tell you. You know, we ain't paying attention to cars that late at night. We're not. All we had heard is shooting, so we ducking. I mean, she said, "Bae on hit." I said, "Oh, you hit?" I called y'all. I seen blood. It's okay, baby. It's okay. She gonna be all right. That's what she gonna be. All right.
Goodness.
She gonna be all right. It's okay.
You consoled her daughter and you just shot her
drove
mom.
by and started shooting, saying he and his girlfriend were outside when she was hit. The victim, Tanisha Thomas, is in critical condition with a gunshot wound to the abdomen. With the suspect was also the 7-year-old of the victim, who appears overwhelmed by the whole event. As deputies begin to move in and detain Holmes pending further investigation, What he did next will
Oh
shock you.
my God, nigga. Why the fuck? You think you gonna get away naked from 5 police officers outside of a hospital that you gonna take off and run? That just shows your guilt. You should have just let them detain you, and then you should have got your way out by talking your way out of it if you was gonna get out of it. You don't take off running outside the hospital, nigga, in a fucking with a hospital blanket wrapped around you, barefoot. Come on, nigga. You already ain't even got your story together.
We're gonna go in at 10:26. All right, brother, I need you to do me a favor real quick. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Together like you're praying. You gonna put this on your car? Yeah.
Nigga, you barefoot and naked. He skirted off though, didn't he? That cop running slow as fuck.
We go grab my radio. Keep it on. All right. Hey,
That
I can't
nigga-
jump that fence.
Fat ass, sloppy ass
We
cop.
go grab my radio. Keep it on. And Maddox is going that way.
He got low, didn't he? I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, look. I know you don't want to go to jail, right? But they know who you are. They got your car. They got your phone. Your daughter is there at the hospital. They know who you are. So what does running do? What is running? You think you're gonna just stay on the run for the rest of your life and they're not gonna come find you and not gonna rewind it back? How did he skirted off, didn't he? I stunt. That fat ass nigga booked out. That cop was running so fucking slow. Listen, what is running gonna do, bruh? What is running gonna really do?
We're gonna go in at 10:26. All right, brother, I need you to do me a favor real quick. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Together like you're praying.
Where you
Put this
gonna
on your
go,
car.
bro? They gonna catch you eventually. If it's a day or two, they gonna catch you. Barefoot to the motherfucker. Nigga scraping them toes up. Look how slow this cop running, bruh. Ain't no way that nigga barefoot 275 outran this cop, bruh.
On your car? Yeah.
Look at this slow ass cop, man. Come on.
We go grab my radio. Keep it
I can't
on.
jump
All
that
right.
fence. Look.
Hey, I
Little
can't
ass,
jump that fence.
little ass fence, out of shape ass cop.
We go grab my radio. Keep it on, and Maddox is going that way. Thank you. God damn it!
I can't jump that little ass fence.
Straight up!
This nigga ran 200 yards and is about to pass the fuck out. There should be a weight limit or an in-shape clause for police officers, bro. I'm not saying that they supposed to catch everybody, but that nigga was running too slow.
Holmes suddenly takes
Extra
off,
90 to 120
running to the
seconds of
parking
freedom,
lot,
that's about
jumping
it.
a fence and disappearing into a wooded area nearby, leading officers to an extensive search.
He got low though, didn't he?
Let me just double check this place second.
Sheriff's office.
What kind of place is this?
Who's in here? Hey. You the only one in here?
Yes, sir.
Look at this house. God damn it. Why is the door wide open? Look at this house. I get it. You need a roof over your head, so I'm not going to sit here and but nigga, look at this fucking house. This is disgusting. And the door wide open.
Sheriff.
Hey, I.O., you sure right. I'm just saying, yeah, the cop did run about. No, he ran more than 30 yards, though. He had to run about 60, 70 yards. And he was spent. But look at this house, and you just with the door. Look at the inside of this house. Look at that shit.
Yes, sir.
Who's in here?
Hey.
You the only one in here?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Once he want to hold myself and once he can out of that unit, so that's
People live like that? Oh my God, look at the house. That's disgusting.
Units responding, be advised.
Officers search the area and eventually spot him again, but he runs once more, scaling another fence and vanishing. At this point, it becomes clear that this is no longer someone simply trying to help. Hours later, deputies receive a tip that Holmes is inside a nearby home trying to use a phone. Officers quickly surround the house,
How do you get a tip like that? Damn, this one about to end. That's how this shit gonna
entry
end?
and find him hiding in the kitchen. This time, he does not get away. As investigators piece everything together, the drive-by shooting story begins to fall apart. Holmes eventually admits that he was in possession of a firearm and that he discharged it. The argument between him and Tanisha Thomas had escalated after a night out, and during that confrontation, she was shot. The most powerful account comes from the child who witnessed everything.
Yes.
She tells investigators she woke up to the arguing, followed them through the house, and saw Holmes outside firing a gun. At one point, she says, "He killed my mama." Unfortunately, Tanisha Thomas later dies from her injuries. Holmes is arrested and initially faces murder charges. However, he ultimately pleads guilty to voluntary manslaughter, along with other charges related to the shooting. He is sentenced to 45 years.
Damn.
20 years to be served in prison.
Damn. Damn.
What the fuck is the third law?
Damn, how do you, bruh, he came from the club drunk. He got into an argument with the girl. And you that fucked up that you shoot your baby mama, or you shoot this girl, this lady in front of her daughter? You shoot this lady in front of her daughter? I want to know how he tried to stage it as a damn, I should have kept his name so we could have looked it up. Damn, I should have kept his name. I want to know how you try to stage it as a drive-by to say there was a drive-by. So he started shooting in the air and then just chose to shoot her. But there was blood in the house. So she must have got shot and ran in the crib. I didn't get the name, so otherwise his name was Leonard something. Damn, I wish I could have known what happened. I hate when the videos end and we don't give like a full resolution. All we get is what the sentencing was, but he got 45 years. So it's clear the evidence pinpointed that he was the one who did it, and there was no way for them to cover it up. That shit crazy as fuck, man. All right, man, we're going to keep it pushing. We're going to get right into another domestic abuse, another domestic shooting. It just happens to be the trend of the evening. Man kills girlfriend at AutoZone after toxic argument. This is the fourth reaction of the night tribe.
August day.
Make sure y'all like the stream for me on this good Thursday night. I appreciate y'all. 53 tapped in. My dog looked like a Volano. What's a Volano? He looked like he slumped. Connie, they talking about you in the chat. Your face look red too. You're not even red. Why you look red in the camera? They said you look like a Volano, whatever that is. Look at them eyes, boy. This boy handsome. Looking like his daddy. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. Fourth reaction. Oh, a villain. Fourth reaction of the night. Man kills girlfriend at AutoZone after toxic argument. Let's get into it, man. Make sure y'all like the stream. Third Law, episode 14. Let's go.
It's a hot August day in Bedford, Ohio, where police respond to reports of shots fired in an AutoZone parking lot.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Bystanders and first responders find 20-year-old Riley Jones suffering from a gunshot wound to the chest and render her first aid. The victim was rushed to a hospital where she was later pronounced dead. Meanwhile, one officer spots the suspected shooter.
There's a male in white pants, black male, white pants, black zip-up hoodie, walking on Leonard's towards Broadway on the phone. White pants! I gotta go get him.
Black male wearing white pants that might be in my Leonard.
64 is out with him.
Damn, they pulled up on him quick. He wasn't even far.
Put your hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up.
Police later identify the suspect, seen here, as 22-year-old Darian Hobley, the boyfriend of the shooting victim, who
22,
police said
throwing your
had
life
visible
away.
blood on his clothing while walking away from the scene.
I got you. You're good. I got you. I'm good.
We got him detained right here.
22, bro.
Don't touch his hands anymore.
Copy.
Yep, we got it. Oh, you're good. In the back of the police car. Where's your phone at? On the ground?
7, what's happening?
All right. Yeah, get the phone. All right, come on over here. Oh, wait, face this way. Spread your legs for me.
7, we gotta talk about your boy Vinny, man.
What's going on? What happened today?
I told her she was supposed to be trespassing my house, but incidents at my house, breaking my windshield and stuff. And I told her pretty much not to come back. We kind of got into it this morning, and I was telling her not to come to my house. She was begging to come to my house, telling her, please do not come to my house. Not come to my house, not come to my house. It's just rude because I get in trouble with my mom. To leave, kind of like, told her to leave. I didn't want to talk to her. She came to my house. So she leave. I talked to her. My mom told her to leave. She kept going.
Who is she?
Huh?
Who is she?
My girlfriend. I told her to leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. I feel threatened. And you want me to keep my leg in?
No, go put your leg in there. Where's the gun at?
I threw it away.
Huh?
I threw it away.
Where?
In the sewer.
Huh?
In the sewer.
What sewer?
Not really too sure.
All right, listen. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in court. If you can't afford it.
The officer finishes reading Darian his Miranda rights.
He too calm for me. How you just, hey, look, 7, we gonna just stay put, or we gonna talk about it in depth on Sunday because I'm gonna expose this bitch ass nigga. He talking crazy to you, so if he trying to message you for any reason, just I'm telling you, he's lost his motherfucking marbles, bro. This nigga's been out the paint. He out the paint. Put this nigga in the dirt. But all right, let me stay on topic, 7. Just remind me, we gonna talk about it for sure on Context Matters. But this dude right here, 22 years old, he's eerily calm for somebody who just shot his girlfriend. And so from what I hear in the video, he's saying that he told her, don't come to my house. He feels threatened. So he's trying to already use the self-defense. Oh, gemology with the question marks. You didn't know either. All right, man, just y'all sit tight. We'll talk about it again at the end of the stream. I'm Bryce. What's happening? Make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up if y'all just now tuning in on this late night. So this dude right here is saying he's 22 years old. The victim, his girlfriend, is 20 years old. He shoots her in the chest at an AutoZone. He says he's saying in this video that he's telling her, don't come to my house, and then he felt threatened by her, so he ends up shooting her. He's too calm for me and too willing to give up all this information. They asked where the gun was. He said, I threw it in a sewer, as if they're not going to go, as if they're not going to go recover this gun. Why are you... He must already know it's over with. He must know it's already over with.
Before further questioning.
At this time, do you understand your rights? Okay, is there anything you wish to tell us? I know you said that
he already did.
You got into it with your girlfriend, right? Where do you live at? You live in Heights, and she came to your house today?
Yes.
How'd you get over here?
I was going to AutoZone because I have a bad battery, I believe.
You're going to AutoZone. She followed you to AutoZone?
She went to somebody else's house, stayed there until I left, and then followed me all the way there. She sideswiped my car. She's been following me all through traffic. I've been telling her to just leave me alone. I've been telling her to move away from my car because she keeps bothering me. She keeps antagonizing me. She keeps trying to hit me. So I'm just like, okay, can you move? I've already dealt with her trying to hit me and stuff, so I've been telling her, please move, please move. Can you move away from my car? Can you not touch my car? Do not touch my car. She opened my car window. She put her hand in the car. I did not know what she was gonna do.
You were in your driver's seat?
Yes.
In your car?
Yes.
Is your car still at AutoZone?
Yes, it should be.
What kind of car do you have?
A Chevy Cobalt.
What color is it?
White.
That's your car, it's registered to you?
So he's saying this is a self-defense play. The girl was harassing him, stalking him, followed him to AutoZone, reached in the car, he got scared supposedly, and shot her. This is crazy.
It's registered under my mom's name.
It's your mom's car. So she stuck her hand inside your car, like
She opened the door.
through the window.
No, she opened the door.
She opened the door. Your driver's side door?
Yes.
Okay. And then what happened from there?
She put her arm in the car and I just shot.
Were you in fear for your life, or?
I was in fear in general because the way she reached, it was where my gun was.
Did she have any weapons on her?
No, but she reached where my gun was. I don't know if she had
where was your gun at when she reached
by
into
my
your car?
seat.
It was by your seat?
Yeah.
On the left side?
My right side.
On your right side, like in between the center console?
And she reached all
like
the way.
to by her right knee? It was like in between the car seat and the center console?
Yeah.
Okay. And she was grabbing.
Am I the only one that realizing he just seems too calm, as if he knows he did the right thing or he did something that he can get away with? Because it doesn't sound premeditated, which means he's probably gonna get off. My prediction is if everything he's saying is true, he gonna end up getting off with like 10 years, maybe some light. Because if what he's saying is true and how calm he is by saying it, it don't even sound like he's making the shit up. It don't even sound like he's making it up. Gemology, yeah, man. We got a lot to discuss about old boy. We got a lot to discuss. But don't be looking to seeing him in this motherfucker or seeing him around anything I got going. But to me, it sounds like he gonna get off with like a low-key self-defense. He's saying that she was reaching for his gun and he decided to grab it and then shoot her. But he also could have just grabbed it and got it away from her. He didn't have to grab it and shoot her. So I'm interested to see where this goes.
She would have had to grab over you.
She did.
Did she know that you had a gun?
Yes.
Okay. And what was she trying to do? Why were you two arguing, and why is she following you in the first place? Could she think she lives with you or something?
Honestly, it's just something petty. I really don't understand why it has to get to this point so often. But I just called her. I seen where she was at. And I texted her.
30 radio.
She didn't answer. And then when I called her, she said, okay, she was getting weed. And I was like, okay. And I hung up.
The fuck that got to do with anything?
While we was on the phone, well, she called me again.
What address were you at? That's when she started following you? All right, so she came to your house.
That nigga mouth dry as hell.
You all the way down here. What was she trying to do?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It seemed like she was about to hit my car several times. She got really close in between me and another car right there.
What kind of car did she have? Since she followed you in a car, right?
Yeah. Hyundai Altima.
She's got a Nissan Altima?
Hyundai. I can't think of it. It's in my phone.
She's got a Hyundai?
Yeah.
What color is it?
Gray.
Gray Hyundai.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's realizing what he did now.
But I have the picture of her car on my phone. She actually hit my car a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Which sewer did you dump the gun at?
I'm not.
Is it on this street?
You already told him you did it. Just give him the gun, man.
What is it?
A 9mm.
9mm, what's the make and model?
I'm not really too sure.
Is it yours? Or is it somebody else's?
Somebody else's.
Alright. So is one of these sewers around here? Couldn't be far, right?
We're gonna have to get it. So your cooperation is gonna help out a lot.
I don't know what to do.
You don't know which sewer?
I don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do.
He's 22, y'all. That's why Jose. He's 22. That's why he dumped the gun. But that is true though. If you're gonna admit to it, I guess he's in this predicament where he's really processing it. You can tell he's processing it all right now. So after he shot her, his initial instinct is, fuck, maybe I can get away with it. Let me get rid of the evidence. Maybe they won't find me. But his fucking car is at the AutoZone. So he's young. He don't know. He's still trying to process what to do. So he dumps the gun in a sewer. If you didn't already confess to what you did and you shooting her, what does them finding the gun matter? At this point, tell him where the gun is. I mean, I don't know what it's going to do as far as to help him by telling them, but it's not going to hinder this thing. You've already on camera telling them you shot her. It's not going to change nothing.
To the military.
You're supposed to be going to the military soon. How old are you?
22.
You're 22. What were you going to do in the military?
IT specialist.
Did you apply?
Yes.
When was that supposed to start?
I was waiting until October.
Waiting till October. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna let this is your ex-girlfriend, current girlfriend, or something?
I wanted it to be my ex, guess current. I'm not really too sure how to put it, if I'm being honest.
You're gonna let this girl just kind of ruin what
it's
kind of
over
future
now.
you could have?
Didn't know what to do.
How many times did you shoot?
I shot once.
Just one shot.
Yes.
Which hand did you shoot with?
Right.
Your right hand? You know what color the gun is?
Not.
Is it gray, white, black?
No.
What is it?
Brown.
Brown gun? Just a handgun?
Yes, sir. Do you have any water?
Water? I do not have any water.
Yeah, that nigga parched.
All right, just sit tight for us.
Darian admits to shooting the woman, but claims self-defense in the process. While the 22-year-old is secured in a patrol car, other officers begin searching for the weapon.
No, it's in a sewer. He doesn't know which sewer it's in. It's got to be down here in a sewer.
He know what sewer it's in.
He walked through the back of over here, this property. So he walked through the back of this property, and he ditched it somewhere over here. He was in this driveway when he was on the phone, so it's got to be somewhere back over there.
All right, we can probably do an article search. Do you have him in your car?
Yeah, he's in my car. Okay.
Investigators scour the area and eventually find the firearm in a sewer behind a pizzeria. According to an incident report, the weapon was determined to be an illegal ghost gun with no visible serial number.
That's why he didn't. Well, I mean, again, it doesn't matter. You've already used it for a murder, but that's the reason why he decided he didn't want to give up the gun. The serial number was scrubbed off. It's a ghost gun. He just had a regular ass gun that untraceable, which already gonna get you some time in prison, and he didn't want to give that up just in case he had a way to get out of this case. But nigga, you already admitted to shooting the woman. Just give him the gun, but we see why. We see why.
Matched with the shell casing found back at the scene, where now we join officers as they begin talking to witnesses.
Are you family members or friends?
No, I called her sister. Her sisters are on the way.
I seen them jump over that fence.
Were you here? Did you witness it?
Oh, I was across the street. I heard the shot go off.
So you didn't hear it? You weren't here during it?
No, I wasn't here.
Okay, just in case. Where were you at?
I was crawling out of this truck, but I heard the gunshot and I walked outside, standing over her with a gun. He had the gun in his hand again, so I went back behind the truck and called 911 because I don't have mine with me currently.
All right. I appreciate your cooperation. Was you were not involved, wasn't hit or anything like that? I'm just wondering if we can move. Let me make sure, Detective. 1 second.
Yes,
witness,
he was with him.
Correct. Yes, I'm just wondering if he can move.
Yes.
I have his witness. He
Yep.
said he saw him standing over her with a gun after the gunshot. Didn't see it, but saw him standing over her with the gun.
Okay.
She's yelling at him to the car. And then he comes to the store, it's like, he called police. Makes you know he's gone.
He might fuck around and get off on this, tribe. You got the AutoZone worker saying that he came into AutoZone asking for help and for them to call the police to help him out of the situation. She kept pressing the issue, reaching for his gun, and so he decided to shoot her. He might get off with this one. I don't know if he'll get off. I don't know what the self-defense rules and laws are in Ohio. I don't know if he'll get off, but it may not be as serious as just a cold-blooded murder.
I saw the gentleman arguing with the gentleman when I came back from my delivery. And then he walked in and asked us to call the police. And then he walked down the side of the building, so the only camera that would see him is that one back there. You guys don't.
Moments later, the suspect's mother arrives on scene with some important alleged background information.
And just tell him the story, put your phone. It's on. Okay. Yeah. And then if you could just tell him the story, he's going to get your information. I'm trying to do some stuff with the scene, okay?
So what happened, ma'am?
This is too much.
Oh, yo, it's too much, all right.
They've been in a toxic relationship for a while now. I've called the police on her before because she came over. She broke windows out of his, cracked his windshield and tore his car up. I tried to get a restraining order. I live in Maple. They told me there was nothing to do because he lives there and he'll probably allow her to keep coming over there. So
what is your relationship?
I'm his, Darian Hobby's mother. So I asked him to leave her alone. I talked to his family and her family. Oh, shake it. And I asked them to leave each other alone. From my understanding, they had left each other alone. She came over this morning and was ringing my doorbell. She said he called her and he hung up on her, and I want to know why.
That's that young puppy love.
This is what she told me, and I want to know why he hung up on me. So I'm asking her to leave because I don't want you here. Why are you here? She said that they were still dating or whatever the whole time.
Okay.
She was upset because he came back in the house. He was done talking to her. He came back in the house, and she wanted him to continue to talk to her. Okay. So I kept asking her to leave. She finally left. He came in the house and said, "I'm finna go to AutoZone." He's supposed to came up here to get his battery checked.
Man, he's telling the truth.
Yeah. Well, it's in my name. It's mine.
Right.
So he came up here. As he was driving up the Libby, I seen her in the middle of the street. She was following him and like trying to hit his car going up Libby Road.
Okay.
I went back in the house.
That's everything he said.
You know, I have it on my Ring camera. Well, I have a Ring alarm where she came over.
That's everything he said. She waited at a neighbor house.
As far as her coming over before, fighting and hitting him.
Investigators later reviewed footage from the woman's Ring doorbell that they said showed the victim at the home earlier in the day, where they described her demeanor as, quote, not hostile or aggressive, and said she appeared to have no weapons.
Go ahead.
So I asked her to leave him alone. So when I went outside and talked to her, I said, "Dini, y'all need to leave each other alone. Why are you over here?" I asked you to leave. And she said, "Well, I want to talk to him. I want to know why he hung up on me, all this stuff." So like I said, she followed him up here. It was traffic backed up because he was trying to drive straight and she kept trying to crash into his car.
Go ahead.
So I don't know what happened when they got up here. He just called me and said something bad happened. I was just protecting myself. So I'm asking him what happened. He said, "I shot her. I was trying to protect myself." So that was all I know. I got his location. I came up here to figure, you know.
So he called you up after he shot her and said, "I was trying to protect myself."
Yeah.
So did you witness her trying to like run him off the road on Libby and stuff like that? You were driving behind?
Yeah.
And then did you just sort of let it go after that?
I let it go after that.
So you saw them, whatever, and then they took off. He said he's coming to AutoZone.
Yeah. I just know he said that he shot her and he was trying to protect himself.
Okay.
I know she was jumping on him before. A couple months back at our house, she was hitting him.
Did he file charges for domestic violence or anything like that? Did he?
He did, but I filed a report, and I asked her to leave and not to come back.
So I just think, so according to Mom, she came over to his house this morning, causing a disturbance over there. It's a volatile relationship, and then she followed him up here after she left the house, and Mom witnessed her like trying to run him off the road and chasing him down Libby Road and all kinds of stuff like that. To me, it's pertinent information that she's chasing him around here. And the first thing out of Mom's mouth was he called her up saying, "I shot her. I was trying to defend myself."
Okay.
So can you come back to our police station and write out a statement?
I need to probably get him a lawyer too.
That's up to you. That's completely up to you.
Will he be released today?
Will he be released
Hell
today?
no.
I have no idea. But
he's at stolen
Yeah, he's
jail.
going to be at Solon jail. He's going to have to get interviewed by detectives and all that sort of stuff.
Is there any way I can talk to him?
No. He's an adult, right?
Yes.
You're not going to.
Did you find a weapon?
We have not found a weapon yet, but I don't know that. There's other people looking for a weapon right now, so it could have happened. I really don't know.
What happened up here?
What happened up here?
Yeah, I mean, what?
We don't know. That's what we're trying to sort out. That's why you're.
None of the people in AutoZone, no one's seen what happened up here? They don't have cameras up here or anything?
We're working on all of that. We're working on interviewing all kinds of witnesses and trying to figure out what happened here. I don't know what happened. I got here well after the fact.
Okay,
but these are detectives now.
Ownership of my car.
That car right there, that's going to probably get towed based on the situation, and we're going to be investigating that car, going through it, seeing what's going on with the car, because it was part of the crime, clearly, if he drove it up here. So,
So how would I know what's going on with her?
I don't know what's going on with her.
I mean,
either.
how would I find out, like, what charges he's going to get?
So,
what her condition is?
So, we don't know any of that.
Okay.
I don't know any more than you do right now, so I can't tell you, and I don't know how I would tell you to tell her. You know, you can check with hospitals or whatever, but you're like, we're not gonna broadcast that information to you, and you would know what his charges are. We would let you know all that sort of stuff, but I don't know. It's not like we're gonna call you up and say that.
But you ain't
By
even
all
saying
accounts,
nothing,
he
nigga.
Shot her, and what you're claiming he told you was self-defense.
I've seen her being aggressive toward him. I've seen her. She's hit him and everything else. Like it's.
So that's what we have to piece together. What happened here? Okay.
I know before she came over, she had something in her trunk. Cause you see the windshield is cracked. She cracked his windshield, so she had something in her trunk.
That was from a prior altercation.
Probably a couple months ago when I called and filed a report.
What type of relationship do these two have right now? Like
They were in a relationship. As far as I knew, they had broken up after this incident happened.
The suspect's mother describes a rocky relationship between the pair, alleging Riley had tried to crash into her son's car and claiming she had been violent in the past. But next, we hear from the victim's friend, who says she was in the car at the time of the shooting.
You were with her the whole time?
Yeah, the whole entire time.
So what happened? Like
They were just arguing. The argument just got to a point where
started over in Maple Heights. Okay.
And she said, "Pull over, let's talk." So eventually they ended up pulling over in AutoZone. I went to
So
pull
he
over.
went into AutoZone and out of AutoZone?
Yeah, he shot her, went in.
He shot, went in, told him to call 911.
And then came back out.
And then came back out.
And then like tried to pick her up.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that. He came right up to her, which was right in the general direction of me, so I went back behind the
and
truck.
that's why I ran into the car to pull off, because I'm like, oh, don't shoot me. Like, he already don't like me, so don't shoot me.
Right.
So, so when I pull off and I see that he's trying to pick her up and trying to help her, I pull the car back around, because I'm like, okay, maybe he's a little bit more sane right now. And I think when I heard the ambulance coming, that's when I pulled the car over here to get out of the way.
Right,
of the
okay,
ambulance.
fair enough, yeah. So the interaction, you were sitting in the car right behind when he shot her?
Yeah.
What was going on during that time?
So she came back to the car, so she went to his car. They talked for about like 5 minutes. She came to her car, asked did I find her phone. I found her phone, I handed it to her. Phone is like done for, it doesn't work anymore.
Right.
And I hand it to her, and so I go back to she goes back to the car. I'm still sitting behind the seat. She says, you broke my phone again for the second time. And then, I don't know what happened in that little amount of time, but as he's getting out the car, I hear the gunshot. It didn't even sound like a gunshot. It sounded like a BB gun, like a firecracker, something like that. It didn't sound like a gunshot. So I'm like,
where was she standing when that happened?
like, this is the door, this is his driver's side, this is him getting out the car. He shot her. She fell on her
She just
back.
pretty much fell back.
Yeah, she literally just fell back. She didn't even.
Oh, he shot her standing
there was no
up.
fight back, no nothing. She just fell back. I heard her scream my name, and as I was about to get out the car, I seen him walk back out of AutoZone. So I'm like, I don't want to get shot. So I pulled the car off
He shot and went
in AutoZone.
He told them to go call the police, I believe.
Hold on. When he came back outside, it looked like he tried to pick her up to put her in his back seat, but eventually it looked like he just gave up and
I don't know where he went because I'm too busy on the phone listening to 911 telling me to do CPR or
Right.
And at this point, I'm kind of like just going through the motions. I don't really know where he went. Somebody says he ran, and then that's what distracted me. And somebody else took over for CPR, and then I went to go move her car because I heard the ambulance, and then that's when everybody came. And all of that.
Does she own a firearm?
No, my best friend does not have a firearm.
Okay. So again, she didn't get out of the car with a gun or threaten him with a gun. Like
she didn't get out of the car with, and she literally got out of the car with her body. She didn't even have her shoes on.
Okay, and she was mad about the broken phone?
Yeah, when she came back to the car, she was like, "You broke my phone again. You broke my phone again."
When do you think he broke her phone?
The first time?
Was it this time? Today.
Oh, I think when she said when you hit my car, you broke my phone.
He hit her car?
Yeah.
Where did he
tapped her the side of her car when we were driving. This little dip right here.
Okay.
That's it, and pushed her mirror into the mirror.
So the front that's old damage?
Yeah, this is old.
Okay. And nothing back here. So where did that happen at?
I'm honestly, I could not tell you where we were driving. The whole time I'm on my computer playing The Sims while all of this is happening. Like,
Sims?
Yeah, it's a game. It's just a game. But I'm just playing the game on my computer while they're arguing. Yeah.
Right. And they're like while they're driving, they're arguing, or this is while you were here, they were arguing.
Well, while they were driving, nobody's arguing. They're just going to AutoZone. And then
were they like cutting each other off and?
She was behind him the whole time.
She was behind him?
Yeah.
Was she driving up next to him at all?
She did one time. So she was like, "Can we pull over?" And I don't know what he said to her, but I'm guessing he said AutoZone. Like, let's go to AutoZone because we end up at AutoZone.
Court records show Darian later pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and tampering with evidence in connection to the shooting death of his girlfriend, Riley. The 22-year-old was sentenced to 8 to 10.5 years.
I told you. What did I tell y'all? Oh, shit. What did I tell y'all? 8 to 10 years. It was about to end anyway, I think. 8 to 10 years.
It's a hot.
Let me make sure that was the end of it.
She was behind him?
Yeah.
Was she driving up next to him at all?
Darian later pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and tampering with evidence in connection to the shooting death of his girlfriend, Riley. The 22-year-old was sentenced to 8 to 10.5 years behind bars, followed by 2 years of parole upon release.
I knew it when I said how long he was going to end up getting for this situation. He was going to end up getting like 10 years. I literally said 8 to 10 years. I knew it because it's going to have some type of self-defense in this situation. Some type of he was being attacked, felt threatened, and shot her. It's still crazy that he's getting 8 to 10 years. He's 22. He ain't going to get out till he's 30. Might get out a little earlier on good behavior, but hey, I knew his demeanor was too calm. He didn't run. He was relaxed. He told the story as it is. The mom echoed the story. The friend echoed the story. She's harassing him all the way up to AutoZone. She walks up on him on the car, and he decided to defend himself. I mean, I think the only reason, if this was a stranger, if this wasn't like his girlfriend and this would have happened, he would have probably walked away scot-free. The only reason why I think he got jail time in this situation is because that was his girlfriend, and there's no way to prove. Like, I guess they think he should have probably had some discernment for the situation to where he shouldn't have had to. He should have been able to defuse a girlfriend and not have to shoot her. But 8 to 10 years, and she died too. 8 to 10 years. I guess I'm not going to say it because she did pass away, but I guess he got away with something. But he got to live with that, though. You still killed her, and I'm sure he wasn't ready to be done with her. Not that done with her. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, and the gun was dirty too. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tricky situation right there. I don't. The family of the girl who died has to feel like that's not enough time, and the family of him probably feel like that's too much time. It's just a lose-lose in the whole situation, man. Prayers up for that girl's family. She was 20 years old, and he's 22, about to do 8 to 10. That ain't no little punk time right there, man. That ain't no little punk time. All right, man, that was the fourth reaction of the night. W's for that.
What the fuck is the third law?
I appreciate y'all tapped in. Make sure y'all get a video a thumbs up. We're going to get right into the fifth video, the fifth reaction of the night. This one is boyfriend snaps after reading deleted text, kills girlfriend and her father. Domestic violence night, an extra 10 for the gun. No, you sure right. I think they probably tied it all in together. It was involuntary manslaughter. So that's different than voluntary. He didn't choose to do it. It just occurred. It just occurred. All right, let's keep it pushing, man. We're going to get into it. The fifth reaction of the night. Boyfriend snaps after reading deleted text, kills girlfriend and her father. That's crazy. All right, let's see what it's got, man. Make sure y'all like the stream. I appreciate y'all tapped in with me on this Thursday night. Third Law episode 14. Let's do it.
So, can you tell me what happened today?
This is 22-year-old Eric Walker. He sits in front of a detective and admits to committing one of the most senseless crimes of all time. And by the time he realized what had happened, things had gone horribly wrong.
You hurt some people today, man. You killed 2 people today.
On November 22nd, 2022, at around 6:46 a.m., deputies in Palm Beach County responded to reports of a shooting on Sneed Circle. When deputies arrived, they immediately spotted a man matching the description of the shooter, according to the callers. That man was Eric Walker. He was taken into custody and brought in for questioning.
Hello, sir. How are you? You okay? All right, so I want to talk to you about what happened.
How good can you be after killing 2 people?
I want to make sure that you understand your constitutional warnings. Okay, you have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. You understand that? You do? Do you mind just saying yes? Because I don't want to interpret your nodding as a no. Yeah. You still have handcuffs on here. I want you to sign that, just stating that I read that to you. Here, take a look. You're not going to get crazy or nothing, right? Nah. Not going to try to fight me, nothing like that? All right, here, look, you got it? All right. You can have a seat. Yeah, just go ahead and sign. I'm just going to say that to you.
Eric read his Miranda rights, and he was ready to talk.
So, can you tell me what happened today?
My boy Waves on swim.
Well, I'll start from, sure. Previously, I've been with my fiance for 7 years. Basically, we had a little disagreement, and I slept in my car a day or 2. I told her, we can work it out. I'm gonna come back and spend time with her and stuff like that. Sure. I planned a nice dinner. I took her to dinner last night. Okay. I spent a lot of money. Spent $180 on dinner last night, and I got home. And something was just off, I felt that it was off. And when she went to sleep, I went through her phone and I found that she was, cheating on me. So I confronted her about it. I said, it hurts because I've been loyal for 7 years and I've never cheated and this hurts. And I got mad, I started punching the TV, I smashed the TV. I went outside, her peoples were being really hostile to me, so I let the anger get the best of me. I grabbed my bat, I smashed her car, her windows and stuff like that. That happened. Then I was gonna turn myself in last night, but I felt really sick, so I waited till this morning. I went this morning to the gun club and tried to turn myself in. They said there was nothing in the system, so I went over there. I needed my nausea medicine and stuff. I went over there. I was trying to be nice. They were all outside ganged up and was trying to be nice. I said, I'm just here for my medicine, and I'm sorry. It got the best of me last night, and I apologize for all this. And her mom had a bat. She walked up to my car with the bat, and her mom's a big lady.
Eric lays out everything to the detective.
Crime of passion,
the night before, Walker says he found deleted.
So what you think, Einstein? You think this gonna be crazy? Well, he murdered 2 people. He murdered her and her dad. I don't know if that's going to be the crime of passion. It didn't happen in the heart of the moment. This was the next day. He found out the night before. They had a huge disagreement, huge argument. He beats up the car. He leaves, comes back the next day, and then that's when the murders are. That's when. Oh, shit. Excuse me. That's when the murders occur. The next day. So I don't know if you have time to sit on it and think about it. I don't think that can be a crime of passion. Damn, getting cheated on. Ain't that bad to go off on motherfuckers. If anything, I'm peacing out to live life up. Shit, my heart tomorrow too. My heart hurt tomorrow too. Nah, I don't know, Jamology. Getting cheated on when you with somebody for 7 years, that can throw a nigga off. That can throw a nigga off. Just know, if y'all ever catch Stet in the news for a double homicide, just know she cheated and I had to off the bitch. I mean, my girl. At that time, she would be a bitch, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. I love you, baby. But no, I like crime of passion is a thing, but I don't think that's gonna be a legitimate case in this situation just because he had time to sit on it and think it through. It wasn't like in the heat of the moment. You know what I mean?
Text messages on a woman's phone. That discovery led to an argument that quickly turned physical. He admits he damaged property, smashing a TV and hitting a car with a baseball bat. After the fight, he left and slept in his car. At one point, he even tried to turn himself in, but there were no active warrants for his arrest, so he was turned away.
So after that, she was like basically like threatening me with the bat. Like, you know, she had it in her hand, like swinging it and stuff. Like she was gonna beat me up with the bat. So I tried to get out and try to go get my medicine, and she was like trying to, you know, threaten me and stuff. And she's a big woman, probably your size. You've probably seen her, but so I had my gun, and I felt really scared and I felt threatened. And after that, all I remember is like everything going down. I don't know like really exactly, but you know, it was just like I know I started shooting. I do know that, and that's really all. Like,
okay, who'd you start shooting at?
The mom, but I guess I didn't I didn't hit her, so I don't know.
He's just taking it all in right now. He realizes what he did. And you can tell he seems remorseful, but he's still gonna get, I don't know. You pull back up afterwards, you know there's gonna be confrontation, you come with a loaded gun, even though you felt threatened, you're still gonna get you're still gonna be a murder charge, at least a double homicide.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna back up a little bit and kind of just clarify some things. All right. So you guys, just so I'm gonna try you 7 years together. You found out she was cheating on you through a text message.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
So you got mad. You punched TV. Did you do something to her car or something?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I took the bat and
to the car.
I took it to the car. Yeah.
Well, what's that bat look like?
It was black and
it's a bat, nigga.
It was metal.
Metal bat?
Yeah.
You think black?
No, it wasn't black.
Oh, okay. You're just not sure.
I got rid of it.
Okay, so you got rid of that.
Yeah, last night.
What'd you do with it?
I threw it on the side of the road.
Okay. All right. So you go to gun club this morning and then
tried turning myself in. They said I tried turning myself in for just breaking the car, you know, and nothing was there. And I went back to the house to get my medicine. Like I barely made it to gun club.
What do you drive?
Hyundai Tucson.
Is it that's
silver?
Gray or silver car that's there?
Yes, sir.
So the silver car, you drove that, okay. So you drive up to the house.
They're all outside.
Who's they all? Like if you explain exactly who's outside and where
my ex, her dad.
Now you say your ex. Is that Alyssa?
Yes, Alyssa.
Mike. You guys have a child together?
Yes, sir.
And what's
damn, they got a kid together too? That's what I'm saying. Jamology said, I feel that due to emotions. I love my wife, but if we come to that road, there's plenty of fish in the sea, but I'd never marry again. Man, look, bro, there's some people that their significant other is their world. And in this case, that's the mother of his children. You find out that she's cheating on you, bro. I mean, I'm not saying you lose it to this extent, but you gonna go off the handle. If you can be calm in that situation, or you can it doesn't affect you like that, chances are your love is not at that height of where it should be to be with somebody at that. Because if you don't go off, you didn't love them enough. If you don't lose it a little bit, you didn't love them enough. You know what I'm saying? Like if that doesn't bother you, if you don't care about something like that, I don't think you love them strong enough. You know what I mean? If you don't have any super crazy reaction, if you can just be calm and be like, all right, bitch, goodbye, then I don't think you was really in love that much. So he really loved this woman. They got a child together. That nigga killed his parents. He killed his child's grandparent and his child's mother. And he's going to jail for a long period of time. So now this child is going to be officially an orphan. Not an orphan, but going to have to be raised by somebody in the family. Sad.
Okay. So you get to the house. Alyssa's outside?
All of them, yes.
Did you text her during this time?
No, sir.
Did you send her any messages like, hey, I'm coming by, I need my meds?
No, sir.
Was there any messaging or communication from when you had your disagreement to when you showed up this morning?
No, sir.
Okay. And where is your phone? Is it in your car?
No, I got rid of it. I don't know where it was.
Got rid of your
Did you
phone?
throw it out the window, or
Yeah.
how do you get rid of it? What do you mean?
I threw it out the window.
Okay.
Cause I wanted to go home and sleep before I turned myself in. I didn't want the police to.
Where did you go though? So where did you go and stay when you left last night?
Just in my car somewhere.
Oh, just in your car?
Yeah,
okay.
somewhere.
Okay, and then you come there this morning.
I went to gun club.
Or gun club, and then
turned myself in.
Right, and then know the incident at the house might be difficult for you to recall. Okay, I know it's a lot of emotion. I mean, discharging a firearm is pretty jarring and pretty. I mean, is this your first time for shooting at somebody or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
First time.
Do you have any military experience in your background?
No, sir.
Okay. What happens first when you pull into the yard there?
I pulled up, and then what I did is that first thing that came out of when her mom came running up to my car with the bat, you need to leave, you need to leave, like swinging the bat, and I was like, look, Renee, you know,
It's Renee. Go ahead.
yeah, I said, look, Renee, you know, like I'm very sorry for what I did. You know, it hurt really bad, you know, what your daughter did to me, and she was just like, oh, why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? I just need my, I apologized, and I said, I just need my nauseous medicine. I feel like crap, you know? And she just wouldn't let me do anything. Then I got out the car to, you know.
And she holding this bat?
She had the bat in her hand. She kept saying, you're going to jail, you're going to jail. And I said, I just tried to turn myself in. I said, can you guys just call the police? And you know, she just wasn't having it, and then.
Okay, and then what happens? Did you get out of the car?
Yeah, I got out the car, and she was like, you know, pressuring me with the bat, so I grabbed my firearm, and you know.
Where do you keep your firearm?
On the floorboard.
What caliber?
9mm.
Okay.
I started shooting.
Okay. So you started shooting at who? Renee?
I was just shooting towards the door, really, cause.
Towards the door.
Yeah.
What was at the door?
Renee, well, all of them went inside first. Jean and all of them went inside, and then Renee was like threatening me, and then she walked off, and that's when I started shooting.
Okay, so, and maybe I'm not understanding. So you're in the car, you get out, they start going back in once you get out to the house?
Not Renee.
Okay, so Renee stays out, but everybody else is inside?
Yeah.
Okay. And you start shooting at that time?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to put words in your mouth. Well, tell me why you start shooting at that time.
Because I was scared.
Scared?
Yes, sir.
Eric went back to the house, but his wife and her family were not exactly happy to see him, and he claimed felt threatened. This led him to reach into his car, grab his handgun, and start firing toward the front door. He didn't stop there.
Nope, he not getting off with this one, because you didn't, if you felt threatening, you got your gun, you wouldn't have pulled it. As soon as you pull out your gun, chances are the mom with the bat is going to back up. She's not going to continue to threaten you with a bat and you have a gun. So you got out angry. Your demeanor in this interrogation room is not the demeanor you had. You're not being honest about the demeanor you had when you hopped out the car. You reach back in and get the gun to scare them, and you being the tough guy, like, I'll shoot you, and you start shooting towards the front door, and the people at the front door had nothing to do with what was going on outside by the car. Yeah, he ain't getting off with this one. He going to jail for life. That's my prediction.
He went inside and kept shooting. He doesn't even know how many times he pulled
went
the
inside?
trigger. Eventually, he walked outside, placed the gun at the end of the driveway, got back into his car, and waited for police. When officers arrived, a Springfield 9mm handgun was...
Wait. So he got out the car, started shooting at the door, went inside, kept shooting inside? Oh, so he went in to kill his baby's mother. He went inside to intentionally make sure he killed the baby's mother. He didn't go back up there for no medicine. He didn't go back up there to try to be, I'm apologetic and all that. He didn't go do that. You went with an intent to kill your baby's mother for cheating on you. You slept it off. You couldn't deal with it. So if that's the case, if you felt threatened by the mom, you would have shot at the mom and killed the mom. You went in the house, found your baby's mother, your wife, and her dad, and then shot both of them intentionally. Oh yeah, he getting the L, 25 to L.
Led him to reach into his car, grab his handgun, and start firing toward the front door. He didn't stop there. He went inside and kept shooting. He doesn't even know how many times he pulled the trigger. Eventually, he walked outside,
the house?
placed the gun at the end of the driveway, got back into his car, and waited for police. When officers arrived, a Springfield 9mm handgun was found on the ground nearby. But inside the home, the scene was devastating.
We started shooting at the door. Nobody else had any weapons, nothing like, nobody had a gun, nobody had knives, nothing like that. And then you go inside and shoot again inside.
Why he looked shocked like he didn't do that? See his face? Watch his face.
Knives,
he said,
like and then you go inside and shoot again inside.
Look, he looked shocked and like said no.
That's what I'm trying to ask you. What was the
this nigga high?
reason for going inside and shooting? If you could
I mean,
I
really don't know. I guess I blacked out and I just kept shooting the gun. Like that's I really can't tell you. You know, like I did not want to. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I didn't want to do any of that.
Yes, you did.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. You hurt some people today, man. You killed 2 people today.
Oh. Okay. Killed 2 people and injured 2 more.
Michael's deceased and Alyssa's deceased.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Imagine hearing that. I don't know if he probably already knew that depending on where he shot these people, but you shoot outside, chase them inside. Chase them down inside and keep shooting them to kill them. He went to try to kill the whole family. 2 people wounded, 2 people dead. Look at that. You just killed your wife and the mother of your children and your child's grandparent. Listen to this.
You killed 2 people today and you hurt 2 others. Okay. Michael's deceased and Alyssa's deceased.
Oh.
And I know you had the last night issue with Dad. That's a fight. And I know you had this issue with the texting with Alyssa. But as far as today, you've only said that it was Renee had a little bat and she never swung it at you, nothing like that. So you do understand why you're going to be charged with 2 counts first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder.
Oh my God.
It's all good. It's all good.
Understand that?
Take my consequences.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to add to this statement today? And everything you said is the truth? So
it's all good. I'll take my consequences.
Yeah, I will. I'll make sure they're double up too. Just put them like your palms. What's more comfortable? That's comfortable for you?
I mean, that's what they told me to do.
Okay. This injury here on your arm, was that from today or? Okay. Right here.
Yeah, no, that's from that too. You could take a picture.
Yeah, we get that too. That was from last night?
Yeah.
And was it on the car?
Yeah.
And you were in the car? Okay.
Bro, how can you... I guess I don't know what expectation I have for this man for like how he should be reacting right now. But like, how can you be this mundane, this calm, this like relaxed in this situation? Like, it's cool, I'll take my consequences. I mean, I know he can't fight the cop. He can't get out the room. He can't do nothing like that. So like I don't know what I expect him to do or be acting like, but nigga, you just... Man, 2 counts of murder and 2 accounts of attempted murder. You went in the house to kill the whole family?
All right. Yeah, just put your palms together so a little bit more comfortable for you.
Knowing you never getting out again. This is what's
Two
going through
people
your
were
mind.
dead. Others suffered injuries to the neck, stomach, and hand. A 1-year-old child was also inside the home, but thankfully not physically injured. Walker now faces multiple serious charges, including 2 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. Eric Walker was sentenced to 4 concurrent life terms in prison.
Damn! 4 concurrent life. Jesus Christ. 4 concurrent life sentences. He's got life. Killed 2 people, attempted murder on 2 more, and they gave this man 4 life sentences. I mean, I don't ever understand why they say you got 4 life sentences. I guess so every victim gets their just due. Life is life. He gonna be gone for life, but I want to know if he's had a past of going crazy or he's been chilling just snap, which is crazier to think. Yeah, I don't know. That's part of the reason why I'm so surprised how calm he is. He must have really been crazy. He must have really been crazy. He went in and hunted down the whole family, y'all.
Faces multiple serious charges, including 2 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. Eric Walker was sentenced to 4 concurrent life terms in prison without the possibility of parole.
Man. That's trippy, bruh. Like, imagine what's going through your head. I mean, I guess he knew. He had to be somewhat crazy. He knew. He went in. He went back up there with the gun, shot at the family outside, went inside, hunted down the family, killed the dad, killed his baby's mom, his fiance, his wife, whatever she was, went outside, put the gun at the end of the driveway and sat there and waited for the police. That's a crime of passion. He was like, fuck it. You cheated on me, bitch. You dying and I'm going to jail. And that's just what I'm going to live with. He didn't try to run. He didn't try to get away. That lets me know there's some type of crazy to it. That has to let me know that there's some type of crazy to the situation. That you went in there, did that, waited for the police to come like, here, take me to jail. He got the revenge he wanted. That's fucking cold, bro. At least he owned up to it. I mean, shit, I don't know really what that matters. Owning up to it or being convicted of it, he know he did it. He could have sat there and not said anything. He turned himself in, essentially. But if they would have arrested him at the precinct the night before for the destruction of property, and he would have turned himself in, maybe he wouldn't have had the chance to kill these 2 people. That's scary, bro. That's a scary situation. Scary story, bro. God damn. Killing your baby's mother, killing her dad. You gotta be hella fucked up in the head to do some shit like that. You go in the house and finish them off. I'm just thinking of like the situation, like he outside shooting at the door. They run inside to go to cover. He follows them in the house and goes in the room and is trying to like finish the job and does. Prayers up for that family. That's something. Can you imagine the survivors' guilt and of being the one to survive from that shit? And knowing you was a part of this situation and 2 of your loved ones are murdered right in front of your face, essentially. Whew, that's a cold way to go, man. Cold way to go. All right, that was the 5th reaction of the night. Man finds out his fiance's cheating, kills her and her father. Dark story, crazy story. But I'm glad we watched it, man. All because of a female, Jose. All because of a female. Speaking of females, and maybe this one's not as gruesome and dark. I mean, it might end dark, but the situation doesn't start as dark. We're going to get into the 6th and final reaction of the night. I appreciate y'all for staying tuned in this long, 54 people. Make sure y'all like the stream before you get out of here. We're going to watch this last one. We're going to react to it, and we're going to keep it pushing, man. Shout out to the tribe. I appreciate y'all. This last video of the night. Women masturbates in public and then kills herself. The title alone had me curious to what happened. Let's see where this one goes.
On the afternoon of July 1st, 2021, officers from the Tybee Island Police Department descended on Tybee Island Beach in Tybee Island, Georgia. The police had been called by a member of the public because, according to them, a woman had walked past the caller's family tent several times and eventually had found a spot a short distance away in front of it. After placing a towel down on the sand, the caller said that the woman started touching herself inappropriately. I could hear moaning. As you'll see, the woman in question appears to be confused at first, but when confronted...
Wait. I gotta go back a little bit just to make sure I ain't missing anything. They got a call. The woman that they just walked up on was walking past a family's tent on the beach, decided to lay down on a towel in front of them and started playing with herself and moaning. Let me just make sure I caught that right.
Police Department
Freaky
descended
bitch.
on Tybee Island Beach in Tybee Island, Georgia. The police had been called by a member of the public because, according to them, a woman had walked past the caller's family tent several times and eventually had found a spot.
That's exhibitionism. She's an exhibitionist. She likes to be freaky in public. That's what that's called, gemology.
A short distance away in front of it. After
Indecent
placing a towel
exposure.
down on the sand, the caller said that the woman started touching herself inappropriately. I could hear moaning. As you'll see, the woman in question appears to be confused at first, but when confronted by the claims made against her, she starts to give her version of events and tries to reason with her actions.
How you doing, ma'am? I'm Officer Dollar with IUP. Can we speak to you for a second? We'll get you over there. Go ahead and bring your stuff. Yep.
Man, let the girl get freaky in public, man. Let the girl flick the bean on the beach, man.
Alright. What's your name, ma'am?
Chris?
Chris?
Do you have your ID on you? Chris? Yeah, can I ask what the problem is?
Alright, so someone called us. We got multiple calls about you. About something pertaining on the beach.
Yes.
Were you supposed to be, were you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing?
What?
Like, what were you doing on the beach? Like, prior to coming here? Prior to coming here.
But you can't be that stuck.
Okay, I don't understand. There was nobody. I was just sitting on my towel. Nobody was around me.
Okay, and you were over at the beach?
Like I was near the water.
Near the water?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
So she know what she did. She just don't know how to answer it.
And they saw you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing.
No, that's not true. Okay, look, is this something that my phone should be off for or on for?
You could, whatever you want to do. It's your right. If you want to record this conversation, you can. But we are also recording, so you know.
Okay, can you show? I mean, who did I offend? I don't understand. What did I do? What did I do?
So apparently you were masturbating on the beach.
Who saw that?
I mean, a couple people.
No, they
families.
didn't. That's not true.
Why would they call us that?
Okay, because I was by myself. Now, I will tell you this. The only way that somebody would have called you is if it was a military operation. They're fucking doing this.
What do you mean military
Never mind. Okay, so...
A military operation. Okay, so she's holding this beer. Chances are this white bitch is beer drunk. She didn't want to admit. She already knew what she was doing. She kept saying there was nobody around. I was by myself. She's got to be embarrassed, which I wouldn't be embarrassed. I'd be like, yeah, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was DJing in the booth. She should have just admitted to it. She got a one piece on too, so she had to pull that motherfucker to the side. God damn, bitch freaky.
It was a military operation.
And she losing her mind talking about if anybody called it was a military operation.
Nobody was around. Was it an anonymous call? Is this one of my buddies? Okay,
No,
one of my buddies.
No, it's not one of your buddies. It's a family.
Okay, look, let me show you what I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything in the bag?
No.
Is it right if I look through it? I mean, if you can open it and can I see the contents?
She got a toy in that motherfucker.
I don't really understand what y'all are.
We're just here because someone called.
Dropped. That's funny.
Okay.
This is really highly offensive to me.
I got it. I got you. And that's why I'm trying to figure it out.
It's my vibrator, but I just put it in my. I was sitting on the beach, and I just. Okay. Do I get a ticket?
Yeah. I don't understand what is such a big deal. Let the bitch get off real quick. What's the big deal? She just said, I got a little vibrator in my bag. I just put it in my shit and let it zzz. Epic, what do you want, boy? Let the girl get off in the sand. She's at peace. You know what I'm saying? She's on a beach resort. She wasn't offending nobody. If they didn't see the clit, they must have quit. If they didn't see the clit, they must have quit. Let the girl go ahead and have her. She on the resort by herself, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the beach. Let the girl go ahead and just play with, you know what I mean? Let her DJ in the booth, man. She don't want to open the bag because she said there's a vibrator in there. Y'all giving this girl a hard time, man. To the point where she gonna kill herself is crazy.
Beach, and I just.
Okay.
This is really highly offensive to me.
I got it. I got you. And that's why I'm trying to figure it out.
It's my vibrator, but I just put it in my. I was sitting on the beach, and I just. Okay. Do I get a ticket?
So you did have a vibrator.
Listen, I was sitting on the water like this, and I just put it in there, and it was covered up, and I just had an orgasm. I'm sorry, I was stressed out.
Yeah, let her get her rocks off.
I'm sorry, nobody saw me. I was in the water. Okay, so if this is anonymous call,
They can't take her to jail. They gonna take her to jail for that?
I mean, yeah.
People did see it. We didn't get a call for no reason.
I swear to God, I was sitting in the water. Nobody saw it.
I got you. Well, I mean, if nobody saw it, then they wouldn't have called, right?
Nobody saw it. Man, please, don't do this to me. Are you serious?
You want to take primary? No?
That's fucked up.
Armando can take it since he's talking.
Okay, I got you.
This is ridiculous. What am I being arrested for?
Epic, stop.
No, but I didn't have any of my body
Someone
parts
called.
out.
It doesn't matter. A family. Okay, I got you.
This is ridiculous. What am I being arrested for?
Indecent exposure.
No, but I didn't have any of my body
Someone
parts
called.
out.
It doesn't matter. A family saw it. They had kids.
What? There was nobody around me.
So.
That's kind of fucked up. I ain't gonna lie.
Nothing in there.
Cop gonna sniff her finger for evidence is comedy.
Well, I'm just gonna throw this in here, okay? Yep.
This yours, man? This yours?
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is Jesus Christ.
That's fucked up, bro. An innocent day at the beach. A girl goes to relax by the water, hear the waves slapping, put some sand in her ass. She decided to throw a vibrator in her one piece and have an orgasm, and now you going to jail for that? Oh my God, who would have thought? I bet she thought she was about to have a good ass relaxing day. She said she was stressed. And then, yeah, you're going to have to be put on a sex offenders list? No, bro, she ended up killing herself based off the title of this video. That's wild. That's wild. I didn't even think it went like this. I didn't even think it would be that serious. I thought it would have been something light too, like a little, like, well, maybe it's an arrest, get out real quick, to have some community service or something light. Damn. Bitch can't even get off in public in peace. That family that called the police, bro, they ain't gonna be able to let this down. And then you walking me back through here in my bathing suit in handcuffs? And the handcuffs pink?
All right, awesome. Oh, is that here? Sweet, thank you so much. What's your name? Amber? Yeah.
She's definitely drunk.
That's fine.
Hey, nah, I'm gonna save that.
Confirmation. Ma'am?
Yeah, that's to what y'all point is in the chat. That's definitely different. Jacking off in public is way different than a girl putting a vibrator in her little bathing suit and then letting it go off. That's a big difference. It's not the same as a nigga having his hand out and stroking his thing in front of the world for the world to see or people to see versus a girl just having a little vibration station on the beach. That's a big difference, Logo. They trying to find they trying to find the utensil. That's fucked up. They trying to see what she used to vibrate her shit with. Think about it vice versa though. If a male was doing that super out of pocket, if the time she go to a new beach or a freaky beach or go to the room and get it cracking and come back. Some people get off on public, the rush of being in public. So that could make her guilty. Yes, I get it. But like for y'all to make it seem like it's just like this taboo, super weird thing for people to like do some shit in public, I don't really think it's that crazy, that taboo. Call me a freaky ass nigga, but I don't really think it's that crazy what she did. It's not like she was laid back on the towel, legs spread open, sticking a dildo in her shit. You know what I'm saying? She said she had a little vibrator and just bzz, 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 bzz. She was at the DJ booth, you know what I'm saying, flicking the bean. I don't think it is being as that serious of a situation in comparison to like a man doing some shit when he have his shit out, potentially being seen. She's in a one piece. She's not even scantily dressed. You know what I mean? But that's why I also feel like getting arrested probably is normal. I'm not saying she shouldn't have been arrested, but it should have been like more of like an arrest and probably bail right out. I wonder why it turned so dark. Let's see.
You got her ID yet?
No, we haven't gotten our ID yet.
Logo, you a prude ass nigga. If you ain't never got freaky with your lady in public, you ain't living, my nigga.
15 Tabby. Can you run a Derby 27?
Rock, what up, bro?
Okay.
These are all broken up into half pills.
Okay.
She on some shit? It's insane. It's not even nighttime. Hey, look, she said she had a long day. She was stressed. She was trying to get her rocks off, man. Hey, Rock, just so I can clarify, you just tuned in. This girl got caught. Somebody called the police on her for masturbating in public. She was on the beach. She said, or at least she thought she was away from everybody. She said she was down by the water. She was sitting on her towel. She said she put a little vibrator in her bikini and had an orgasm. That's what she said. The 911 call, I don't know how many they got, but they said they got a 911 call that said the woman was masturbating at the beach and moaning loudly, I guess. So that's where we at with it. They arrested her. She's sitting there acting like I didn't do nothing wrong. So we're debating to the chat, was this a super out of pocket thing? Or is this something that shouldn't be deemed that serious? It's not like she was naked. You know what I'm saying? That nobody's seen anything. Nobody's seen anything, so how indecent of exposure is it? She was just getting off on the beach.
She said there's a vibrator in there.
Yeah, she said she didn't have that.
Niggas would kill me if I was vibrating my meat in public. Man, look, this is another time when I think there's a difference between men and women. There's a difference between men and women in this situation. I ain't gonna lie. Wavy, what's happening? Dropping the waves in there. I see you. This is a time and place for everything, right? I get it. But this is also a time and place where I think there's a difference in it being a man versus a woman. A man is different. If you're going to be stroking your shit in public, chances are it's going to be out. And then people are going to potentially have the chance to see it. Indecent exposure. Seeing you expose yourself in public. That's different. But a woman who said she just took a little vibrator and put it in her panties and her bikini and let it just do its job, I don't think that's as serious. Y'all niggas, hey, this is how I know that the niggas that I'm talking to in this chat, the males, if a woman was in here, she might think differently. But I can tell that the males in here, y'all ain't never lived a little, man. If you ain't never got freaky with your girl at the beach or never wanted your girl to get freaky nowhere in public, you ain't lived a little, man. You got... Hey, Wavy, that's crazy when you walk in without context. This is why context matters, bro. If you ain't never lived like this with your girl and never did nothing in public sexual or never wanted to see your girl get that rush, you ain't never lived a little. You niggas gotta live a little bit more, man. I don't see nothing wrong with this. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't see nothing wrong with this. Okay, it's technically wrong because maybe kids were present. But still, kids, if you a kid, you probably really don't know what's really going on, right? Like, especially if she wasn't legs wide, panties pulled to the side, vibrator inside. You know what I'm saying? If she was just secretly doing it and the adults happen to see it, now it makes it a bigger deal than what it probably really was. I'm siding with the lady trying to tickle her lady. You know what I mean? She said she was stressed. She needed to have a little orgasm. She was relaxing by the beach. Let her be in her perfect serenity and harmony and let her, you know what I mean? I don't see nothing wrong with it. What's her at? She died, Wavy. She killed herself, bro. This is why I'm saying we can laugh right now, but it's gonna get dark somehow.
That's what they call it.
Hey, look, the cop, freaky ass nigga, he said it's a bullet style. That's what they call it. Freaky ass nigga, you wanna sniff the bullet. I see what you doing. This cop freaky. It's bullet style. See, that's what I'm saying. The vibrator was small too. She wasn't out there with a whole toy going crazy. Nigga said, what's her at? Nigga Jose said, grave. That's cold, bruh. Yeah, she passed away, man. She killed herself probably because she was embarrassed and this type of story was going to get out. Damn, at least she got one last orgasm before she hit the grave. That's fucked up, Stet. God damn, you can't do that. God rest her soul. Damn.
Oh, Jesus. Now as you going through it, you locking everything.
I'm late. I gotta run it back.
Code book, see what she was charging. Okay. I mean, and she admitted to it, and she said she had an orgasm on the beach and all that other good mess. So, yeah. All right. Cool. It's 6 o'clock.
Man, if I'm a cop, bro, if this me and I'm a male cop, I would have escorted her off the beach and then just let her go, bro. I would have just let her go. Like, leave here, don't come back. Just go. They don't know what happened. They don't know if I took you to jail. I escorted you off the premise. Just go, and I'm not taking you to jail. Now, these cops bogus, bro. I would have let Miss Moneybags if you don't get your freaky ass out the bottom of this chat. Freak ass. Freak. Her final hoorah. Oh, you done lost your mind, babe. You done lost your mind. If I'm the cops, though, I don't arrest her. I escort her off the premise, whether it's in handcuffs or not. Make the people in there think she whatever. You call the police, she's going to handcuffs. I'm escorting her off the premise, and she just going to go about her business. And I might ask her for her @ later on.
Alrighty. What's that?
T.O. Rivera, what's happening? Both them freaks.
I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I really don't care what you did, you know. But again, someone saw it, so that's why we're here, you know.
It makes sense now.
If you're gonna do something like that, you know, don't get caught. That's all I have to say, you know. So I mean, I got nothing against you.
Hey, Drop just said if I would have told her to demonstrate what she did so I could see how severe it was if it warrants for an arrest or a date. No, for real. If I was the sole cop that arrived on scene, I'm like, okay, so can you actually reenact what you did and let me see if it's a violable offense to go to jail? If it's not too bad, I might just let you go. Y'all funny, freaky ass niggas. Stettin Miss Moneybags are 6'9" guys. Hey, what can I say? You know what I mean? What can I say? We like to have a little fun.
34-year-old Christina Ashley Revels Glick was arrested and charged with indecent exposure.
Indecent exposure.
Conduct.
Simple shit.
If you're not familiar with this story, then you may be thinking to yourself, well, that's the end of it. She went through the legal process and received her punishment. In the state of Georgia, a first offense of indecent exposure is classed as a misdemeanor. So you'd be right to think that she got a slap on the wrist. But what if I told you she didn't even make it through the whole legal process? Because she passed just months after her arrest. But the circumstances surrounding her death aren't as straightforward as you may think. Christina's life leading up into the beach incident had been a, quote, wild one, according to one unnamed relative. And although there isn't much information about her early life, we do know that the beach incident wasn't her first run-in with the law. She got in trouble, got herself arrested. She went to prison in Florida. It isn't entirely clear why she specifically went to prison, but we do know that she had been arrested on a handful of occasions. In 2018, she was accused of stealing a car, and in that same year, she was arrested a handful of times for public drunkenness. Her life prior to the 2018 arrests was far from stable. You see, she had 2 sons with 2 different men, a 19-year-old from a relationship way back in the day, and a 15-year-old from a marriage that ended in divorce in 2015. Although the divorce went through in 2015, the marriage had broken down years before. Just 6 months after the 15-year-old was born, she left the family home to go on her own journey in life. The child was left with his...
So she got a 19-year-old and a 15-year-old? Previously married. She stressed the fuck out, gang. Why can't she just play with her shit and get her rocks off in peace? She ended up killing herself before she even went through the court proceedings. Tip and Tiny. The beach incident. Yeah, she left 2 boys. Tip and Tiny is insane. Y'all out of pocket, bruh. I definitely would have asked for a demonstration. See, Rock, and you over here talking about she was out of pocket. She wasn't out of pocket. She was in pocket. She was in pocket, man. She do look kind of young, right? She was probably trying to get some OnlyFans content on the beach. She trying to make a living, but she's been arrested for a stolen car, public drunkenness. She was clearly drunk off the beer. And she had to just, you know what I mean? They out of line for this.
Father. Over the years, she had little contact with either of her children and their fathers.
Oh,
but
damn.
on at least
She
one
don't even have a
occasion,
relationship
she
with her kids?
and her, at the time, husband rekindled. After she spent time in jail, her husband took her back, but she was wild. A short while after they got back together, she fell in with a real bad crowd. She was drinking and taking drugs. By 2020, Christina had made her own way in life once again, and she had been living at a property in Hinesville, Georgia. I'm not judging, but there were a lot of men, and we heard she worked at a strip club.
She was a freaky bitch. She was a freaky bitch. The landlady snitching. The landlady said, I'm not judging, but there were a lot of men, and we heard she worked at a strip club. She was always nice to talk to, always smiled, said hello to our kids when she was coming in and out. She always paid her rent on time. In that sense, she was a model tenant. She was just a freaky, promiscuous bitch. She was selling that box and vibrating the box. So damn, let her just be, you know what I mean? Let her be a little hornball. Is relocating out the question? What you talk about, Logo? The beach is in peace. Bullet in the pun pocket is It ain't dumb, bro. Y'all know I'm right, man. Y'all know I'm right. I just can't believe she killed herself.
She was always nice to talk to, always smiled, said hello to our kids when she was coming in and out. She always paid her rent on time. In that sense, she was a model tenant. Then came March of 2022. On the 19th, landlady Felicity Rollins.
It defeats the purpose, Logo, of doing it at home. Of course you could have did it at home. You ain't lived none. You an old ass nigga that ain't lived none, Logo. You not realizing the rush, the excitement of doing something like that in public. You ain't never had sex in a public place, Logo. You ain't never lived. I'm gonna tell my tale, one of my tales, when we done with this story. But you ain't never lived, bro. The excitement of that is what makes it. Of course she could have did it at home. She probably does it at home all the time. But maybe she was drunk on the beach. She realized I had the bullet in the backpack. She wanted to unload a clip on the clit. And she did it. Why are you being so judgmental on the girl, Logo? You ain't never lived a little, bro. You ain't never lived a little, dog.
Contacted police to request a welfare check on Christina. She had missed her latest payment for rent. A couple of weeks had gone by and Felicity couldn't get hold of her. When police arrived, it was reported that, quote, negative contact was made. Then they left. Remember, Ashley wasn't considered a vulnerable adult in the eyes of authorities, and there were no reports to police that she could be in any sort of danger, so there wasn't much they could do about it. Over the next 12 days, Felicity continued to try and reach out to Christina, but all attempts failed. Then, on the 31st of March, 2022, Felicity and her boyfriend decided it was for the best to enter the property to see what was going on for themselves. It was then a gruesome discovery was made. I was sitting waiting in my truck when Felicity and her boyfriend came down and said, "Something's wrong. We think there's a dead body in there." They'd pretty much turned straight around when they opened the door. I didn't believe it. I thought they were messing, so I went up. When Felicity's family friend, Gareth White, entered the apartment, he knew straight away that someone had died. The smell alone was enough to tell him that. And so there she was, Christina decomposing on the floor in the property. She had been dead for roughly a month. After an investigation, detectives concluded that she took her own life for reasons unknown. But people connected to the incident don't really buy into that story and want police to explore the possibility that she may have been murdered. After the discovery was made, Felicity asked her sister Whitney Phillips to act on her behalf moving forward, as the incident was too much for her to handle. When Whitney entered the property, she noticed that there was blood in every room. Not only that, but there was other evidence to suggest foul play. There was blood in every room in the apartment, but there were other things like unopened packages, things for the apartment, like she was expecting still to do things. Why would she be ordering stuff for the house? Why would she still be paying her bills if she was planning to end it? She was never late on rent. I didn't sleep right for a week after seeing the inside of that apartment. You could see the marks on the wall where her body had been, and on the carpet where it had laid. To me, it looked like she was panicking, trying to get away, trying to save her life. Why would she be moving through the house like that? That doesn't make no sense.
Damn.
Jonathan Johnson and his wife Jasmine, downstairs neighbors, think Christina was murdered too. The Johnsons believe they heard the actual murder taking place but didn't want to intervene because
if there was blood and she was moved, there was blood throughout the house. She didn't shoot herself and kill herself. They're not saying what type of wound she had, but if she was bleeding, there was blood throughout the apartment. Chances are she was murdered. If you're going to just take your life, you're going to do it right then and there. There's going to be blood in that spot, and that's where you're going to be at. This, to me, does sound like she was murdered.
Too sure. They say a man who Ashley had been seeing needs to be taken in for questioning. I believe that dude killed her. We had a lot of commotion that one night.
Damn.
Then we never saw her or heard her again. I asked, should we call the police? But you're not too sure sometimes. Like, if you get involved, maybe you'll get hurt too. That guy was there all the time and his car was over there that night. When we came out the next day, it was gone. That night, it was like a lot of heavy walking and moving around going on. After that, it was just silent up there. And so, it's been well over a year since police reached their conclusion. We can't rule out that they'd ever change their theory and investigate the possibility that Christina was murdered, but we can say, for at least now anyway, that they don't think she was.
How do you not think she was murdered and there's a crime scene with blood everywhere? You got people over here saying that they heard a lot of shit, commotion going on. There's a man that used to come in and out and then he just disappeared. So they're going to say that she killed herself? No, I don't think the murder was masturbation related. That sounds wild out of pocket. I don't think so. I think what they're saying is she probably was actually murdered. But she was dead for over 30 days at the time they found her body. And they saying she didn't make it through the court proceedings before she was found dead. I think that's what it said. Hold on.
34-year-old Christina Ashley Revels Glick was arrested and charged with indecent exposure and disorderly conduct. If you're not familiar with this story, then you may be thinking to yourself, well, that's the end of it. She went through the legal process and received her punishment. In the state of Georgia, a first offense of indecent exposure is classed as a misdemeanor. So you'd be right to think that she got a slap on the wrist. But what if I told you she didn't even make it through the whole legal process? Because she passed just months after her arrest.
Woman arrested for using vibrator on beach, dead from suicide or murder. How can it be suicide if there's blood all throughout your apartment? That to me does not sound like it's possible for suicide. If you're going to kill yourself, it's going to be right then and there. You're not going, unless she shot herself, panicked or something, and then tried to like get through the house and then collapsed. I don't know. But I don't think it has to do with suicide, but it's, let's see, this was December 13th, 2023. When did this happen? I don't think it has a date on it.
On the afternoon of July 1st.
July 1st. Oh, no. So this is 2 years later. She would have been through the legal process. July 1st is when she was arrested, 2021. That post was posted in 2023. Right? Yes, December 13th, 2023. So almost 2.5 years later is when they posted on this website about her being passed away. She was dead for 30 days. She didn't make it through all the full court legal proceedings, which I don't know why something like this would take that long to get through. But no, she didn't kill herself because of the masturbation. That can't be it. I feel like she was really killed, bro. They were unrelated. Where the forensics at? Let me see what y'all saying. Hold on. Speak for yourself, bro. I don't look my age. Still horny like a nigga. And 3 pink horsepower and 7 honey packs. What the hell you talking about, logo? Old ass nigga. Where forensics at? Murderbation wavy. That nigga called it murderbation. Goonicidal? Eddie, come on, bro. The lady died, man. Maybe she overdosed on the bullet. This is what y'all cold. Why are they smearing her name by bringing up the masturbation if it has nothing to do with the murder? That's what I'm saying. They're not calling it a murder. They're calling it a suicide. So they're trying to make it seem like she killed herself because she was embarrassed of being arrested for this. But she was arrested for stealing cars, being drunk in public. That ain't the reason why she killed herself. If she killed herself, wasn't because of the masturbation. She was a sex worker, potentially. She was a stripper. That's not the reason why. But they was definitely unrelated. The logo said the bullet was fucking that coochie up. She got shot by the bullet. Oh my God. Y'all out of line. I can't watch nothing and try to be serious with y'all. That's out of pocket, bro. That's out of pocket. But all in all, look. We gonna, not gonna say we gonna pretend like she didn't die. She died, but she didn't die from this situation. So we're gonna talk about the fact that she shouldn't have got arrested for masturbating in public. She shouldn't have got arrested. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. She shouldn't have got arrested for that. I don't know if that's what caused this downward spiral in her life. I don't think so. But she shouldn't have got arrested for that. I feel like that's, I wouldn't say it's normal and it shouldn't be normalized. But there's a time and a place for everything. And if you're an adult and you ain't never got freaky either by yourself or with your partner in public, you ain't lived enough for me. You ain't lived enough for me. Cause I don't want to hear what Miss Moneybags talking about. We done done the same type of shit together at a resort with people around. I done had plenty of instances in my life and in my past of doing things in public. I'm not talking about hiding behind it in your car. In your car don't count, logo. I seen you say something about getting some head or something in your car. That don't count. If you ain't out and about with the chance of getting caught, you ain't experienced the rush of the whole reason why people do it. The whole reason why people do things in public is because of the rush of potentially being caught or the rush of being seen. Being an exhibitionist is a true thing. There's a voyeur and there's an exhibitionist. Exhibitionist likes to show off in public with the chance of being caught or doing freaky things in public trying to be seen. A voyeur is the person who likes to watch people in public doing freaky things or being seen. If you ain't been one or the other, you ain't living a little. You ain't living a little. Can we say creepy? Nah, nigga, you just a prude, bruh. You could tell you wasn't getting no hoes. Logo, you wasn't getting no pussy for real. Cut it out, man. That's regulatory shit. And there's a sex offender registry too, Stet. Hey, look, I didn't even think a sex offender registry was possible for something like that. And also, too, you got to just make sure you don't get caught. You got to make sure. She probably didn't think she got caught. She was on the beach, vibrated her shit, went back up to the bar, had a couple more drinks, and then the police showed up. She probably didn't think she was going to even get caught, but you just can't get caught, bro. That's what it comes down to. It takes time for the police to show up anyway. So you got to do what you do and get up out of there. I agree, Stet. It's definitely a different feel, kind of like a high or a rush for sure. Thank you, B-Fly. Real niggas know. Real niggas know, man. You gotta do the one time in public, bruh. Dude, have some little fun in public, man. That's what it's about. Resorts, massage, therapy centers, concerts, etc. Oh, Jamology, you a freaky ass nigga too. But resorts and beaches and vacations, that's a go-to. That should just be the norm. I don't even know how that's a big deal. Keep your head on a swivel, do what you gotta do, and get up out of there, bruh. That's not creepy, bro. Get your, man, like Missy Elliott said, get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. You know what I mean? That's part of the fun. Thank you, baby. But somebody in the chat said they called us T.I. and Tiny. That's out of line. That's out of line. That's a little extreme. I don't know how freaky they are, but they be having other girls and shit coming in. But get your freak on, man. Have some fun a little bit. Have a little fun. Live a little. Watch out for these people. They said we some freaky ass niggas. Hey, look, man. When you've been in a relationship for damn near 6 years like I have, you know what I mean? When you're 37 years old, when you've lived a little, you've had your fun, you've had your excitement, you got to spice it up a little bit, man. Get into some freaky taboo shit. Keep it spicy. Keep it fun. Keep it interesting. Logo, you crazy, man. Shout out to Puff, man. Why everybody want to judge everybody's sex life? Let people have fun. Get your rocks the way you want to get your rocks off. But no, all bullshit aside, for this story, man, I don't think she did anything too crazy. Granted, she wasn't going to have no serious charges for this, so it's not like they penalized her for doing anything. That obviously it's not that crazy. If it was that big of a deal, she would have had to register as a sex offender. She didn't. If it was that big of a deal that she would have been in prison, she didn't have to go to prison. So clearly it's not that big of a deal, Logo. Relax. It's not like you looking at little kids or walking around stroking your meat in front of people's faces and shit. That's different. Relax. Dropped, you stupid, bruh. I gotta sign off on that one. This nigga out of pocket. This nigga had a nerve. He said, let's all rub one out tonight in memory of her. Come on, bro. Yeah, I don't judge Puff. What? I can't judge a man for doing what he want to do to be freaky. That's not my place. I could care less. The only thing Puff did wrong, in my opinion, was put his hands and kick Cassie and put his hands and beat up Cassie. All the shit he did in his private sexual life, we don't judge it. Y'all not judging Young Miami for getting pissed on. Y'all not judging all these people for having these sexual kinks. That's their personal business. I could care less. I got my own personal sexual kinks too. Oh, who cares? Who cares, bruh? Having fun. Live a little. Live a little. Get your rocks off, man. You only live for so long, bruh. But no, nonetheless, man, this was a W stream. I appreciate y'all. We powered through on a Thursday night. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. There's still 25 people rocking on this late night. I will make sure I'm live on Wednesdays going forward. I'm not going to fuck up this algorithm even more by switching up my days. I'm going to do my best to stay consistent. It's because of y'all in the chat. The reason why I'm in here thugging it out anyway. But yeah, man, this wasn't our night. Everybody who stayed locked in with me for the most part all night, I appreciate y'all. For the super chat I got, I appreciate you. But yeah, man, make sure y'all like this stream, and we're going to make sure we stick to the algorithm. We're going to stick to our schedule so we can stay in the proper algorithm. Wednesday nights, Third Law, Sundays, Context Matters, Mondays, Fridays, Gaming. I got a creative art stream coming for y'all soon. So yeah, man, we're going to stay consistent. Shout out to all y'all motivation, all the kind words y'all gave your boy tonight. We not giving up. We going to keep it pushing, keep dropping clips. But what I need y'all to do, everybody in here is my day ones. Logo, Wavy, B-Fly, Jamology, Eddie the Dave, Dropped. Everybody who's still thugging around right now, I know y'all my ride or die, so do me a favor. Every video you see on the page, whether it's a YouTube short, whether it's a clip, whether it's a live stream, go back, like it, leave a comment on that motherfucker for me. The more engagement I get with everything I do, the more likely it is to be recommended in the algorithm from what I'm understanding. So I need all my people go back, drop a comment on the stream when it's all said and done. Drop a comment on everything, hype the posts, hype the videos. Do whatever y'all can do to help boost up what we got going so that my morale can be high. And you know what I mean? I can keep it pushing through this thing, keep thugging through this thing. I'm going to keep dropping clips. Make sure y'all follow the Instagram. The Instagram has been losing followers for whatever reason. I don't know why. Make sure y'all go follow this Instagram at metanoiamedia.network. Make sure y'all do that for me one time. Keep me in that loop. Keep me in that algorithm. This is the page. metanoiamedia.network. We gained like 10 followers and we lost like 8. I don't know what's going on, why people decide they want to unfollow. Maybe it's because I'm more active on the page and I'm posting more, and people are like, people don't like when you post a lot. So, and it's really not a lot. It's like 3 posts every couple days type shit. So make sure y'all come over here, fuck with me, give me the algorithm. Make sure y'all follow this page. If you're not following here, I don't know what you're doing. If you don't know when I'm going live or you're not getting the notifications on YouTube, stay posted here. I will post every time I'm going live on this page. Peggy Stet, whoa, we ain't doing none of that. We not. Niggas can be freaky and have kinks without having to have your ass played with. We not doing that pun and Dijon shit over here. Ain't no fucking way. Stay away from my ass. We don't play them games. All that other shit y'all talk about, out of pocket. But yeah, man, I added the Discord, but don't be on there. I'm going to have to start popping out on there. Yeah, pop out. Oh, speaking of which, Vinny's pussy ass is no longer present. We will not be worrying about or acknowledging Alvin, the bitch ass, pussy ass, dirty ass nigga Alvin. We don't. If you will not see that punk ass mandatory Vinny name in my chat no more. He went over to the Discord. He booted everybody out of the Discord after I marked him out marked that nigga out in the DMs. Called him all kind of bitches out his name. He was coming at 7 sideways, talking to me crazy, talking about my girl crazy. We kicked this hoe ass nigga out the tribe, gang. He's gone. He will no longer exist in this YouTube space no more. I was the last person to keep his name anywhere relevant or around. Again, if it wasn't for me, everybody would have been left him in the dust. I'm the only one that kept him around, and I lost a lot of viewership just by doing so. But again, that's that blind loyalty I was talking to y'all about. We'll get into depth about it on Sunday. We're talking about Vinny, mandatory bitch. He's no longer present around. We got into it. I unmodded him from YouTube. He went over to the Discord and kicked everybody out of my Discord. He's hella weird, Logo. But I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. Just because, you know what I mean? He rocked with me from the time I started on my solo journey. And, you know, I'm a loyal nigga by default. He never showed me any weird ways. He had some weird behaviors and some mental issues, but he never showed anything towards me. So I let him rock out. I stayed loyal to him, and it ended up biting me in the ass. So, but he's out the paint. 7, he was calling you all kind of bitches in my DMs. He lost his motherfucking mind. I'm gonna save it. We're gonna talk more about it on Sunday on Context Matters when the viewership is high and everybody can know. But y'all will not see Vinny no more. He's gone. Not only is he gone from my channel, I was the last channel that even kept his name ringing bells. That nigga is gone. You see why I be fly? Everybody told me, get this nigga up out of here. So many people told me. All my mods, I had G to God, I had the Yellow Boy, I had 7, I had Logo. Everybody told me nobody got along with this nigga, bruh. And me being naive, bro, I rocked with him and it bit me in the ass. He kicked everybody out of the Discord. Luckily, he was unmodded from the YouTube, so he couldn't do nothing over here. But click the link at the top of the chat right now, man. Go back and join the Discord for me. I post in there when I'm going live. I post on this Instagram page right here when I'm going live. Make sure y'all follow the Instagram. I'm about to sign up out of this thing. Unless y'all got anything for me, let it be known. Make sure y'all follow this, please. Please, please, please. I got 571 followers. I was just at 578. So I don't know who unfollowed me. Sion, what's happening? Gang, I appreciate you tapping in late night. I'm about to sign off now. I know it's different seeing me on Thursday, but I made up the stream like I promised. I missed yesterday, and I made it up tonight. Third Law, episode 14.
What the fuck is a Third Law?
I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I'm about to sign. When we back. If we can get a special pop-out Context Matters with Keem Friday. Oh, that's tomorrow. He didn't even confirm with me, so I don't think that's going to happen. So Sunday, hopefully we got Keem Sunday for episode 45 of Context Matters. I'm going to tap in with him, make sure he's ready for Sunday. If he is, that's what y'all got Sunday. Context Matters Sunday. I'm also going to pop out gaming this weekend, either tomorrow or Saturday. We're going live gaming. I haven't gamed on here in like 2 weeks. I've been gaming on my Twitch. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch. Babe, drop my Twitch in the chat for me. https://twitch.tv/Stetsen88. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch. I'll be going live on there more often too. So we just getting things ready for summer, and we going to kick it up a notch. I'm not tapping out. I'm frustrated with the algorithm, but I'm not tapping out, man. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing it because y'all rock with me and want to see me keep pushing, and we going to take it to the top. It's just the beginning, man. So shout out to my tribe. I love y'all to death, and fuck Vinny's puss ass. We signing out.
What the fuck is the Third Law?
Third Law, episode 14 was fun. I love y'all to death, tribe. Your boy is gone. Yeah, oh, shit. Now we back. I'm signing out. Episode 14, Third Law. We'll be back live tomorrow, gaming. Back live this weekend on Twitch. And if you're only looking for the real shit, the podcast, the shit that requires context, Context Matters is back Sunday, man, with Keem, episode 45. I love y'all to death. Stay safe. And go have some fun in public while you're at it. Do your thing, man. Have some fun. I'm out. Oh, where's it at? Now I'm out.